Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you. Let's begin.
Okay, come on.
And now it's time.
Let's go. There are no limits. I'd do it if I were you. Let's go.
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
Get ready!
It's your passion, you're on the road.
This is your ultimate.
Somebody! This could be the end! Oh my God! Of my destiny.
You can't escape! You order the full takedown! This has become tedious! Mere nothing!
Just to be the one, just to be the one, just to be the one. Fight your way to the top, it's just beginning, you better fight your way to the top. To be the one, you gotta give it everything that you got. You know you got some fire, let it burn through the night. Be the one. Fight your
If you stand in my way, I will kill you.
No need for talking. Let's do this. Round one. Fight!
Hey guys, welcome to the Capcom Pro Tour Online 2018. It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
And it's time for North LATAM. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of really good players that I'm actually not too familiar with that you kind of told me a little bit about. And I'm really excited to see. I'm actually excited to be here and cast some Street Fighter because this is a game that I've always watched and I've always really enjoyed.
My man, it's been a minute.
It's-
Okay, so my man Godspeed, you know,
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. So it's always a pleasure to have you out here.
Yeah.
Uncle Vi in the house, of course.
Of course, of
Yes,
course.
yes,
Who else would I cast with?
You know, it's really hot down here in SoCal.
It's,
So you might see us sweating a little bit.
Some perspiration.
Yeah,
It's definitely
perspiration.
happening. Yeah.
But I mean, it's great to have you here, man. I know you were messing with Ibuki the last time we were playing.
Yes.
Yeah, and Evo just passed, and we just got 2 amazing announcements.
We
right?
we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you mentioned, I definitely played Street Fighter a lot, but I was never like a top. I was never a top competitor in the game.
sure.
But I always enjoyed playing it. I played a lot with you, and you actually helped me get better at it. But I found Ibuki, and she was really cool. And then I kind of lost my way with the game a little bit, and then I found G. So
Yes.
G just came out, and that character is out of control. I mean,
Oh,
his music is some of my favorite music in any fighting game ever, and then just his character design is he's so fun. Like
Yep.
that's the only way to describe G. Is he's super fun.
Yeah, I know we'll get more into G and like Sagat, but if you guys are wondering, why today, why we're having a Capcom Pro Tour Online today, is because 2 weeks ago, PlayStation Network went down, and there was no way to play through the top 8 because most of the players are on PlayStation Network,
Correct.
and some of them are in PC, but it still wouldn't. It would have been really difficult to run.
Right.
So we opted to push it back to today, and we're gonna see some Latin America North action. So let's kick it off to see who's in top 8.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So starting off the bracket, we're going to have Mono versus Jochy.
Yeah.
Mono actually is the CEO and host of First Attack Puerto Rico, which is a Latin America CPT ranking event. So definitely check that out. It's going to be on September 1st and 2nd. And then his opponent is Jochy. And then moving down, we have Crossover versus Zeromex. Nova Mage versus Lilo 24K. And then to round off the end of our bracket, it's going to be Louie Man 20 versus RD Erikov.
Yes. These guys are absolutely no strangers to the finals. We've seen them play and in their local scenes. We've seen them play in various online events. It's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough top 8 for all of them because they're all exceptional.
They're all killers.
They're all killers. So all right, so we're gonna start it off with my man Mono versus Jochy, and Mono is like one of the last Fang players.
He is.
He
one of the last remaining
One
Fangs.
of the last remaining Fang players. It's always. I played him recently at Combo Breaker.
Okay.
And
how did that go?
So I was using Blanca-chan.
Blanca-chan.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So I was using Blanca-chan, and the thing is he never played Blanca at that level before.
There was a learning curve for him.
Yeah, it didn't go so well for him. It didn't go well. It didn't. You know who also didn't go well?
It didn't go well for a lot of people, from what I saw at Evo just recently. I mean, Blanca was always one of those characters as well, even in 4, where it didn't matter how good you were. If you weren't prepared to fight a character like Blanca, you would struggle for sure because. I don't want to use the word gimmicks, but there's definitely a lot of things that he can catch you with, he can surprise you with, right?
Yeah.
Because he's not a traditional or conventional character by any stretch. So it doesn't surprise me that you got the better of him, but at the same time, I feel like if he does, now that he knows the matchup, it probably won't go as heavily in your favor, I guess. I don't know.
No, the match is really difficult for Fang because Fang relies on the up poisons and all the projectiles to kind of like zone you. Blanca's Rainbow Ball is projectile invincible.
That's true. Not only that, but I feel like he also has other options to kind of get under projectiles as well.
Yeah. So, but he's still got to deal with. Oh man, he's got to deal with Akuma.
He's got to deal with Akuma. I mean, Mono does have a pocket Bison at least. He also does play Bison, so it is very possible that he switches. But we're about to find out how this is going to go.
There we go.
Okay, and immediately we have a life lead coming out, but not too much for Jochy. Oh, huge crush. Okay, went for the throwback. I feel like with Akuma's forward heavy, you have to kind of bait that out a little bit before you just use it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to set it up. Oh, nice jump in. That's going to do it first round.
Yeah, what's really difficult about this match for Fang is Akuma has a 3-frame, so like he's able to trade in between a lot of frame traps that Fang has. So if you don't have a 3-frame, Fang can go to town and just keep you in block stun for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, it's just party time for Fang the whole time.
Yep.
But you're right. I mean, that is the issue, especially when you can challenge in between that. It makes it very difficult for Fang. He's still such a cool character, though. I mean, when he first got announced, when Street Fighter V was coming out, I actually really liked his design a lot.
Yeah.
But he has struggled.
Oh yeah. I mean, when it first came out, people were not winning at all, and they were just like, "What? How do you even play this character?"
Right.
So glad that some players like Mono has taken to the next level and still like placing super high. And look at this.
And what a beautiful confirm.
Final round. Fight.
And so far, I will say though, Mono has done a really good job of kind of taking control of the scrambles. Like he's been able to find his footing in the scrambles, and scrambling with Akuma is a very dangerous proposition.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Like you get caught by jabs, the mediums, they all confirm into like his launcher.
Pretty good
V-skill,
damage, yeah. And then he builds V skill, and then his
carry, yeah.
and then his V trigger. It's just so much damage, so much utility.
Yeah, all the stuff that Mono's doing right now, like it's the zoning part. It's very you got to be very surgical with it.
Right.
You gotta watch out for the jump-ins. You gotta watch out for like the challenges there. He's keeping him in the corner like that. All right.
Yeah, I like this pressure.
Ooh.
And what a dirty mix-up. Slides right under. Good damage. Poison's still active here.
Yes.
And he just goes back to being patient. Nice.
Okay. Oh, he just
His evasion.
slides right through it,
I
man.
gotta say, his evasion is. Mono is play. I mean, he's proving why he is one of the last Fangs out there. He's very talented with this character, and even with the drawbacks that this character may have, he's doing well. Frame trap doesn't bite.
Okay, the install is over, so it's looking really good for Mono, and Jochy doesn't have that much meter, so he can't really kill.
Could be dead here, and
There
he
it
is.
is.
So the first game going to Mono,
Yes, Puerto Rico.
representing
Yeah,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I cannot wait to go back, man. It's gonna be my 3rd year. I cannot wait.
First attack.
First attack.
I've actually never been to Puerto Rico.
So there are tournaments, and then there
Right.
are like vacation destination tournaments.
Okay,
And that's
right.
That is one of them.
That's true.
Yeah, they beautiful people, amazing food.
Oh well, I
yeah.
mean the food in Latin America is just out of control.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Of course, the community is so hyped because, I mean, it takes us back to like when we were kind of getting used to like, oh, this is all new to us.
Right.
To them, like now they're kind of like, man, now we're getting the exposure. We've been, Smug
Which
goes
is
there.
right, which is
Yeah.
also really important, and I'm very thankful to Capcom that they do that,
Yes.
and that they provide a ranking event and the support, because, I mean, there's just so many regions in the world that don't get a lot of exposure that have such talented players, and for Capcom to support this game and these communities like that is fantastic. And I mean, as we're talking about it, this is actually down to the wire.
Yeah.
Stun gauge, it's not going to really matter here because the next hit should kill Mono.
Yeah, I do sense a bit of an angry play from Jochy. Like he just went to town.
He just went in.
Yep.
Well, Fang very similar. Ooh, nice trade for Jochy. Fang, very similarly to Dalsim, is a character that is kind of built to annoy you, right? And to make you play their game.
Oh, yep. Yeah, he definitely plays with the poison, so like your life is withering away. You can't think about it too long because by then you're just gonna fall into the trap.
Right. Oh, a huge crush counter. There we go. Confirms this is going to be really good damage.
Oh yeah. Got him. Yeah, where are you going? Nah. Ooh. Oh, and some more? Oh my god.
Oh, that was so tricky.
Yo!
Got the cloud
Oh,
again. Another mix.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
going to kill.
Yo,
Oh, my goodness.
Mono, you got some new toys, my man. That was sick.
And that was looking really bad for Mono, to be honest. Jochy had taken complete control of that round, but he was able to just get one knockdown, and he turned it around. Excuse me, it was actually the crush counter that turned around off of a block TP. Nice. I love the way he's using his slide. Now we see Jochy actually is slowing down the pace now. He was getting really aggressive, but now he's starting to slow down. And Mono's just he's also doing a really great job of covering his sweeps to make them safe with the poison balls.
Yep.
And Shimmy doesn't get it. That's going to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, saves DP.
Ooh, okay. Media enough, crouching medium kick. All right, what's the setup here? Oh, okay, good block. Oh, he got him.
Beautiful.
Wow, he was ready.
Neutral reset. Okay. Neither player really wants to commit, but it's actually going to be Mono going in. Oh, and he went for it.
Yeah.
He went for it.
Yeah.
I feel like he thought he was going to land in front of him, so he was going to catch it, but he actually went all the way behind, and he had Mono had enough time to block.
Oh. Yeah, we have, I think this is the second game, right? So he has one more.
Yeah, so
One
it's
more.
actually 2-0 for Mono right now.
Yep. Dude, I do not miss using Ryu versus his Fangs. I used to play that, and he would beat every time we'd have a set. It would be like 5-1 him, 5-2, 5-0 him. I'm like, how did Kaba even like? Oh, dude, Kaba rushes you down. Don't worry. He's one. Like he was telling me about like Kaba in like season 1 that he's like the future, right? And
Right.
Oh yeah, he like I get rushed down by Kaba. I'm like, how? Right?
I mean,
like,
speaking of it, we
yeah.
just saw Kaba with an amazing finish
Yep.
at Evo. So I mean, maybe he is the future.
Well, and you know he's top 8 boys. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, it's pretty dope, man. Like last year, you have Mena as the Capcom Cup champion, and you know you have Kaba now. So wow, that's like they're training partners, just doing work.
Well, it's just again, it's also really cool to see really successful players coming out of this region as well.
Yep.
So, one thing I wanted to actually note about was Ryu. Is how do you feel about that character now going into the new season?
Well, he's
Or 3 point. I should say, I guess 3.5.
So like, I mean, it's hard to just kind of have him as, you know, top 5 character in season 1, and then they strip the mechanics that made him really good.
Okay.
Into like one of the worst characters in the
Yeah,
game.
he definitely. I know from you and a lot of other people that played a lot of Ryu. They said it was definitely a struggle going from season 1 to season 2 and on.
Yeah, and so like by the time season 3 rolled around, he's got like the Jodan kick, the donkey kick.
Yeah.
And he's got some more confirms with his install V trigger, but it's still like it's really hard to confirm versus characters that smother you already. Right, and his fireball game still needs to work, but that's why I use Blanc. I think Blanc is the hype, brother.
Blanc is definitely hype.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with you at all.
Yeah. So, but all right. So this is, possibly the last game for Mono, so you can advance to winners finals.
Yep.
Oh my God!
Those mix-ups are so tricky,
Yep.
and it's so dangerous too because you kind of want to reverse a lot of that, but even still, I believe the poison balls still cover him.
Yeah, I mean, Jochy has to realize that he's always going for the cross-up. He's not going for the fake cross-up at all. So
that's true.
Yeah, for the 3 mix-ups that we saw, it was the same, cross-up.
It was.
See, look at that right there. Yep,
yeah, and he's really mixing Jochy now. One more hit is going to be stunned.
No, that's
unsafe.
That's unsafe.
And there it is. This should be the end.
That
and
is
Mono is going to move forward. My goodness.
Got to mark it on our sheet. The 3 goose egg.
That was really clean play. I'm actually really excited that I'm here because I got to watch Mono play. His Fang is really nice.
Yeah, it was hype watching him play online for the past seasons too, because we didn't know. Okay, so the Latin American players, I'm gonna have to give it up to them for being hyper offensive and they get very creative. Like, so I mean, we already talked about Mena and Kaba, right?
Sure.
Like when they're in their face, they just don't let you breathe. We saw a bit of Jochy doing that with Akuma, but when you have, Fangs doing that, right? It's a bit of a poetry because like you don't. Hopeful Fang players that are still playing Fang, you're scared to death to try anything offensive because if they counter poke you a jab into like, oh, I can connect my strong and then turn B trigger and then I'm dead, right? Mono doesn't care about any of that.
I mean, you can, especially if you're playing a character like Fang, who does have issues. You pretty much have to just use all your tools to the best of your ability so that you don't have to worry about the opponents. I mean, everyone always says, or a lot of people, I should say, always say, is offense is the best defense. If you're constantly on the offense, especially with a character like Fang, who does have good traps, I think you'll be successful. If you're afraid of what the other opponent can do, then you're just not in the right mindset in the first place.
This game obviously is super offensive. I mean, we're at season 3 now and 3.5, and it's just it's kind of a bit of the same. The characters that can control the madness like Guile a bit, or you have explosive characters like Cammy, Ibuki.
I mean, or even like a Manat who can
but not
control the
controls.
madness.
Yeah. So it's one of the extremes,
you're either super offensive or you can control the offense.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, defense is, I will say, especially in the Street Fighter, from all the other ones that I've watched in the past, is definitely one of the ones that doesn't reward.
Hopefully he's not using Sagat, because Sagat and G are not allowed.
legal, right?
Yeah.
Because this is an official event.
This is
for the
so
CPT.
yep, exactly. So they are definitely not allowed.
It's too. Oh man, G. Sagat, I actually haven't had. I'll be honest, I haven't put much time into him. From what I've seen, I mean, he just looks and feels and plays like Sagat. But I've just been so focused with G-Man. That character is, and for me, it's one of the best things that happened in this game.
Yep.
But damn, I wish he was legal. I
So
just love watching that character, man, and his music is out of control.
So Denka Diaz is
Right.
a huge fan of G, and he's only used G at Wednesday night fights. So
So no more Sim?
well, I mean, Sim
Oh,
is his best
yeah,
character,
yeah,
but we utilize, you know, our local events. There's no boundaries.
There's no reason
There's
to
no
have
reason.
the yeah.
we
I
got
agree.
we got to try
It's
it.
a
So-
local, right?
So
This is where you do
I
that.
haven't seen that kid smile like that, like since he figured out how to beat certain players. Like he is super excited for that character, and I am too. I'm more so than Sagat. I mean, Sagat is more of like should be more of my cup of tea.
Right.
But I'm gonna be honest too. Like I know he does have potential. He does. But at the moment, he seems like a Street Fighter 4 character in a Street Fighter 5
game.
Yeah. So, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see. All right, so now we got Crossover versus Zeromex. Okay, so we got oh yeah, these guys pretty much are playing super cross.
Yeah.
across the seas.
Speaking of crossover.
Yeah.
Ooh, he actually got him. Okay. Wow, this is tough territory for sure for Balrog, but he does find his way out. Nice jab interruption on the turnaround.
Ooh, okay, yeah, this is trouble. He's got him in the corner. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a challenge. What a challenge. He should be dead.
He actually could have ended that.
Yeah, there we go.
Could have ended that before, but he chooses to just spend the meter. He's going to take the safe route, and he's going to end it. And I was just saying that was actually trouble for Balrog in the corner, but Zero was able to fight his way out really, really well. He found the crouching medium.
Yeah, so like Balrog, when he has his V trigger ready, even though you have him in the corner, this is a inside joke that we always tell about Smug. It's like, hey, every time you have Smug in the corner, he has you in the corner.
Right.
He's just waiting to standing light you. Oh wow, look, Zeromex bringing it back. Yeah, as we said, like, look how offensive these guys are. Man.
Right.
They don't care. They're just like.
I will say that Latin American players in almost any fighting game I've seen are generally the more offensive, more aggressive players
Absolutely.
in the community and the FGC as a whole.
Yep.
Which is why I really like watching Latin American players.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so crossovers, getting it in right now, making sure that Zeromex doesn't get out. Oh, now he puts himself in the corner. That's bad
Look
news.
at all that gray life though.
Oh, yeah,
One
yeah.
hit could spill so much. I mean, Akuma just does so much damage generally. But nice anti-air.
Oh, he put himself in the corner. No, why would you? Okay, just get him out.
I think he was trying to get across him.
Yeah.
Nice block and really does a demon flip. Balrog has so many good neutral buttons.
Oh yes.
Beautiful.
Oh wow, he's just going in, man. Well, okay, nice,
Drop
nice
the
fake.
mix. He's gonna catch him
Oh,
here.
yeah.
V trigger. This isn't gonna kill,
No, he's got
but
it.
he's gonna get Oki.
Yeah. That's all guaranteed.
Oh, that was so sick. He just took a step back, let him hang himself with the throw. And the first game is gonna go to crossover.
Yeah, that's still pretty nuts that Akuma gets a hard knockdown off of
He gets
V trigger.
He gets a lot.
Yeah.
He gets a lot with that V trigger.
Then he gets the guaranteed mix demon flip.
Right.
Like you're gonna have to either block the palm or you're gonna get thrown. And even it doesn't matter.
Even if you block,
yeah,
he's
still plus. Yeah. Yep. And that's the thing about Balrog. One of his big weaknesses is when he gets knocked down. That's always
He
been.
doesn't have a reversal.
Does not have a reversal, so he has to take it. And that's what Brian F. dreads playing Akuma and Cammy for that reason, because they can easily get knockdowns
That's
from a lot of different conversions.
From almost everything.
Yeah, from almost everything, and Balrog has to deal with that stuff.
Actually, I learned that the hard way as well, because when I was playing and I was learning Ibuki with you, I actually really liked Balrog because of watching Smug.
Yeah.
See how much damage and how good he was. So that was nice. So I played a little bit of Balrog, and I learned that the hard way. I was not ready for not having a reversal because my defense personally isn't that great. And so I can imagine when a really good player like Ryan F. Or even Smug like have to deal with that. It's a struggle.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Abigail. Like he's an explosive character when he goes after you and runs you over. But if you knock him over, he turns into a tricycle, man. He just stop on.
But when he runs you over, he turns into a semi.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's pretty nuts. Okay, staggered pressure here, walk up. Crushing strongs, nice. Another. It's really smart that he's using his V gauges for V reversals. The only problem is he's losing out on the opportunity for his V trigger.
Oh, what's the mix? Ooh,
And
yeah.
The grab. That's just what you were talking about.
Exactly. My man, crossover. You got the cheap stuff. Keep
mean,
going, man.
He has to hold that.
Yeah, he does. He does, man.
Nice anti-air again. That was the one thing I loved about. Oh, that's punishable. About Balrog though is his back strong is such a good anti-air. Having such a reliable anti-air like that was very comforting, knowing that if I got knocked down, I was screwed.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, getting and all of those. That's every hit counts because once crossover Akuma gets to about where he is now health-wise, he's in range for death from Balrog.
Yeah, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe crossover used to be a Urian player?
I'm not sure. I think
And before, but not. It just seems like they all went to top tier. Everybody went to top
a
tier.
lot of the Urian players definitely gave up on Urian. Oh, and he's getting at the fireball.
yeah.
There it is. So crossover taking it 2-0 so far over Zeromex. Set point. Urian, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I see, I mean, Urian is still not a bad character at all, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like he definitely has a robbery V trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got great normals. He's got pretty good anti-air. It's just one of those things where he's a big target. So like, it's kind of easy to confirm against that character.
His hitbox is rather.
And you do gotta kind of play nutty with that character. You have to throw out the EX headbutts, right? And that can definitely cost you the game. So and he doesn't have a 3-frame, so you have to hold a lot of pressure. So, I mean, it's just in that mid-range where you need like a Nemo to kind of show you like the full potential of that character. And there's not that many like Urians left. You're right. Like they all kind of went to the top 5.
Yeah. Nice block and punish there from crossover. Okay, goes for the reversal. Wasn't close enough to confirm, but here we go. One hit. Oh, he just walks up and jabs.
Yeah. So
speaking of which, I've been watching Nemo play a G, and his G already looks pretty disgusting.
Yo, my man Zeromex. Something interesting about him. He's an ex-water polo player.
Okay.
And he studied industrial engineer. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, apparently
engineering. Okay.
Yeah, apparently also in Merida or Merida, there's a big community in Yucatan, Mexico. So shout outs to them, and he invites any player to come out and visit. They'll make that whoever comes out, whatever top players, even if you're not a top player, they'll make you feel at home.
Yeah, that's dope, man. It's cool to hear various regions of Mexico, because Mexico is a big country. Right. It's a really big country. So like all the way from like Tijuana to like all the way down to like Centro, almost to the DF.
Oh, and that should do it.
Oh, that's right.
So crossover. Wow, that match went so fast. We were trying to talk about the regions.
Oh man, dude.
And
my man went to work, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, crossover is
for
like,
sure.
I had enough of this. Oh man. Okay. All right. I think you know that does it for the winner side.
Yep.
It was clean sweep, man. 3-0.
It was well,
Yeah.
3-0s on both sides. So our winners final is actually going to be mono versus crossover.
Yeah.
Which should be really exciting.
It's
It's actually a mirror of what we saw in the very
Yep.
first match. It's going to be another. Well, we assume it's going to be Akuma versus Fang again.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see how crossover deals with the Fang,
Right.
you know, cross-ups, and he already has some data because of
Sure.
the what he did to Jochy was he committed to the cross-up.
That's what I want to see
Yeah.
as well. I want to know if crossover is going to get crossed up because there was was definitely a lot of that going on with Jochy. So I don't think he definitely didn't realize it, or he probably realized it, but he just wasn't doing anything about it, and so he continuously kept getting caught, and that just gave Mono a lot of room to work with.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it'll probably be a different match, 2 different Akumas. It's the beauty of fighting games. Everyone has a different style. So
Yep. I think we gotta give a little shout out to our sponsors, man.
of
Here we
course.
go. Yeah, Capcom Pro Tour, man. This is the CPT 2018 package. So if you guys want these awesome costumes with Akuma and Sakura, you know, you can have it there for $5.99 each. The Champion's Choice, which is the Mena outfit.
Meta, it's literally Meta
it's
on
Mena
Birdie.
on
Yeah.
Birdie.
I actually bought the Akuma one because I really like. I played a lot of Akuma
Yep.
coming back to Season 3, obviously, because he not only is he really good, but he's just really fun.
Yep.
And of course, the CPT stage.
It's out. Yeah, the
Yep.
CPT stage is out. So the CPT Premier Pass, get it for $19.99. I always support this every year because, I mean, obviously I want the stages.
I do
right?
too.
Yeah.
On it, like again, even though I don't really play as much as I used
Yep.
to, I still will always support the community.
Yep.
So definitely want to thank them for that.
All right, Bred to Fight. Razor, if you want to check out some apparels by them, please visit them. You have the Akuma and the Sexy Ryu. This is the ode to the Alpha 2. So you can check them out at the razor.to/SF5 apparel.
And of course, Razor is the official fight stick
Yep.
of the CPT. So Bred to Fight, make sure you check them out. You also get a Razor Panthera SF5 Aatrox and get an exclusive Razor Carabiner pouch.
Yeah, so you can just go to the site there. I know the link is VS Fighting, but you can definitely still check out like the deals that they have there. You know, they have a lot of sticks nowadays.
They do.
At
actually.
first, they just started with just one Pantera, but now like they have all sorts of designs. So
I remember too when they first started getting
Yep.
into sticks.
Yep.
And then Arcade 1-Up, show some love, arcade1up.com.
So yeah, so they have 3 games in this cabinet, and Justin Wong and Marn, there was a commercial of them playing it. It was funny because you know like it's before their time, and
Sure.
and they're playing old school Street Fighter. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. So you can check out like Champion Edition, Super Street Fighter, and Super Street Fighter 2
Cool.
Turbo.
And check out Victrix, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour.
Oh, this is my favorite song. Perfect, go.
This is a good song.
This is a good song.
This is a good song to listen to
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
official
yeah,
headset of the Capcom Pro Tour.
Oh yes, I
Victrix.
can't believe. Oh
yeah.
yes.
Check them out. What?
Keep going, man.
You're gonna have to, excuse me, but what exactly is this song from?
Bring it in, dude. Bring it in. Ah, this one. Well,
Can't forget about Vertigo.
yeah, you can't forget about Vertigear. So I'll tell you the song in a minute. So Vertigear is the official gaming chair of the Capcom Pro Tour. Go check them out at vertigear.com. Get 10% off. Put the promo code CPT18. We are sitting on a few
I'm
of them.
sitting on a Vertigear right
yep.
now, and I will say, as a larger individual, this chair is still comfortable and it fits me. And
Yeah.
that was my biggest issue with a lot of gaming chairs, but Vertigear doesn't seem to have that issue. Is for wide men like myself, it's a comfortable
Yeah.
chair. It's a really comfortable chair.
So I'm gonna let you guys know that part of one of the challenges in Street Fighter V was to unlock 2 particular things. One was the Arthur outfit for Ryu, that when he's in
Yeah.
like the that
I like
or
that
in his
costume.
underwear,
Yeah,
right? And the
Yeah.
other is the stage. So this is Ghosts and Goblins stage.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the theme for Ghosts and Goblins. So if you guys, I know, if you guys missed out, like I missed out on Airman. That really ticked me off because the Airman Rashid looks so dope, but they're already on unlocking number 2. So if you didn't, if you weren't able to unlock number 1,
You're
that's
done?
a wrap. That's a wrap.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but all right, guys, we're gonna take a little short break. When we come back, more Capcom Pro Tour online action. See you in a bit.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me.
Don't underestimate me.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on.
And we're back. Capcom Pro Tour Latin America online. I'm with my man Godspeed.
It is a pleasure to be here once again.
Yep.
Yeah, so we just got to watch Mono with his very impressive Fang, and he moved on in the bracket, taking it 3 over his opponent. And then on the other side of winners, we saw Crossover take it over his opponent 3-0 as well. So it is going to be a winners finals match of potentially again Fang versus Akuma. But we are going to move on down the bracket. It's going to be Nova Mage versus Lilo 24K.
Yeah. Okay.
So that should be an interesting match as well, because I believe Nova Mage plays Colleen.
Oh yes, Colleen.
Which is a character you actually have experience with,
Yes,
of course.
absolutely. Like I think Vanilla Season 3, she was too good.
Too good.
because she had the 50-50s. Her
Right.
insult, like that stuff was out of control. Like you can't see it, and so it's like what?
Yeah, I remember I think it was Nephew was
Yeah,
playing him,
yeah.
and I saw some pretty disgusting stuff coming out of him.
Yeah, that to cross up with that stuff. I mean,
She got a lot of damage too.
She got
She got a ton of
rip
damage.
of damage. Yeah, that's
And
for sure.
I believe Lilu plays Balrog.
Mm.
I think.
Okay.
And
Yep.
something interesting about my man Lilo is he punches a lot.
He punches a lot.
That is what his that is what he wanted the world
Yep.
to know.
Yeah, he's
He's playing the right
DR.
character.
Yeah, he's in the Dominican Republic. They do like the hype shouting, you know.
They do.
Kaba and friends are all together and just, tell you the truth. So, Mena, once he told me, he goes, you think Kaba's loud? Go play in my local scene. There's this one guy I cannot stand. It's like it's too crazy. I'm like, what?
You know,
Like,
what?
for him to-
I'm really on the fence about that whole like cheering thing or like getting really loud. On the one hand, I really, really like it because I think it's super hype, right? It creates hype. But then on the other hand, like I understand from the player's perspective, like if you're the one sitting down playing, getting cheered against, like it can definitely be a detriment to your game.
Yeah.
Like I'll never forget when I was facing off against one of the old school Corn members when I was playing, and like I had the whole squad behind me, man. Like, and it was nerve wracking, but at the same time, like I feel like if you just take it in stride and you don't let it get to you too much, it was still fun. But I understand the argument on both sides of that for sure, because some people do get really loud.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this actually was a pretty decent match for Colleen. This is because that like when her V skill was safe because it's really punishable now.
It is. Yeah.
Like it could keep Balrog in check because he can't really like dash punch a lot. Can't really like try to set up that offense because he has to always worry about that. And then of course like she still has some great tools. Okay.
Speaking of.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Just enough.
Yeah, the EX vanity step into roundhouse always gives Balrog like a second, like it's just like deer in the head, like, oh no,
Yeah.
I should not try to contest it. Sometimes I should. Like you can contest it, but dude, if you mistime it, that is a corner carry max damage combo.
Ooh, and he gets hit with the overhead. Okay, fights his way out. Next dash.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Beautiful crush.
Yeah.
Again, no follow-up, though. Gets hit with the overhead. This should be good damage. And a mix.
Oh,
Goes
wow.
low. Is it going to stun? No, just a little bit more, and that's going to do it. Lilo is going to take the first game.
This is exactly how the match plays out, by the way. Like, Colleen gets some good traction.
Right.
But she doesn't have the firepower. Like, without meter, like, she's very meter dependent.
Sure.
Right? And even if she does have meter, it doesn't fully corner carry you like Balrog.
It doesn't guarantee her.
Yeah, it doesn't guarantee that stuff. Like, she still has to take a bit of risks to continue the pressure.
Sure.
Whereas Balrog,
Not
like once he has once he has his V trigger ready to go, you're back in the corner.
well, I mean, unless you're burning V reversals, which even then may not even guarantee you the fact that you aren't going to that corner.
Yep. So that was a really, really good attack reversal. So got him back into the corner. Yeah, see, that's the vanity set that I was talking about. You got to worry if the roundhouse is coming or the light kick that can cross up.
Well, there we go. Just like you talked about it, straight to the corner. We went from one side of the screen to the other, and that's going to be a stun. Can't kill, so he's got to at least get one more hit here. And he finds it. No. Oh, wait a second.
And she went low. That was low, okay, because normally, you know, you have to worry about all the mediums coming at you. That was sick.
He baits it. That was so sick.
I give mad props for calling players that go low for the attack reversal because you have to commit.
Yeah.
Because most of the frame traps start by mids. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
And that was a huge call out that paid off.
Ooh, okay, there's a mid. Nice. Yep.
I also want to mention real quick that MGR, and excuse me if I'm mispronouncing this, his sponsor is Magarin Software.
Oh, okay.
So again, I don't know how MAGARN. I might have mispronounced it, but we also want to give a shout out to Nova Mage's sponsor. Oh, Crush does get the confirm this time.
Oh, nice.
That's such good damage.
Ooh, he went too crazy. Yeah, it went too crazy on that. Okay.
I think it was almost like he was feeling himself. He got the other two before that. I think honestly though, it wasn't a bad option.
Okay. Pierce?
Yeah. Yep.
That
again getting hit by that vanity. Overhead.
See how the risks that he's taken to stun him. There we go. That was clean.
That was very clean. They're working on a perfect right now.
He
gets it. So Nova Mage.
Yeah, so he went overhead a couple times, and then he used EX Vanity Step to continue the pressure.
Right. I definitely see what you're saying, though. The risks.
Those are all risks.
Yeah.
Those are very, very, very risky attempts. But and whereas Balrog, he's a counterpuncher, right? And if he blocks one of those or he counterpunches you, turns on his install, it gets you right back into the corner. That's how this match plays out. Okay.
I do like the grabs though coming out of Nova Mage. Yep, and there it is, setting up the frame trap. Didn't get the confirm though. To the corner.
Just a little too early.
Just timed it just slightly. Okay, sweeping a V-trigger.
Yeah, Balrog. Oh, no respect on that. Okay, I was going to say he's going to respect the Fierces a bit. Usually Colleen players, they push Fierce button 3 times just to see if you're going to do anything.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a good button to press.
Oh, yeah.
Again, there's the Fierce we're talking about.
Yep.
Jumps away to evade. Nice from Lilo. This is...
Oh! Yo!
One touch, though, from Lilo is death for Nova. Oh, and he went for the anti-air just slightly too late. Very nice.
Well, that was actually the first time I've seen that type of setup. That's kind of like an action movie setup. You slide under and you're like...
Again, getting caught. Nice. Walks back. It's going to be good damage. Building up that stun.
Nice.
Oh! Shimmy of his own.
No chance.
Oh, wow. Nice.
The awareness.
Upper, yeah.
Gotta activate soon.
This is so dangerous.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a prime position to do this. Okay. Yes.
Nice.
Nicely done. Oh, he's opting to use that. Okay.
Oh, and he just got caught.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with. He didn't want to deal with the pressure. He just went in.
Yeah. Again, that anti is so good. Nice challenge.
Yeah, okay, sticks out the V skill.
Again, he's gotten hit by that, and that's crossed up every single time.
Oh, okay. Like max distance overhead. I love it. Beat it. He does like punching a lot, my man.
He does. It says here, I punch a lot.
Punch a lot. Okay. Ooh.
I will say that the control and the pace that Nova has switched to it's been really impressive. The way that he's adapted.
And he got him into the ice. He's okay. Oh, okay, got out of it. What did I say? The match turns around exactly like this.
Yep.
Now he has to deal with Balrog pressure in the corner, and he's almost done. One more hit. Oh!
Okay, but this has been honestly the closest match we've had so far today.
Definitely. Back and forth. You know, Colleen players, they know what they signed up for. You know, they gotta go in with the vanity steps into, like, you know, meaty, tick throw, and each one of those each one of those pressure options can get countered really bad.
Yeah.
Right. So and you're talking about a character like Balrog that is just trying to snipe the best opportunity with one EX. You're already half screen away into, like, almost dizzy and dead. So that's the way the match goes.
Balrog, I mean, he's just a really fun character to watch too, though, because when he hits so hard.
As long as you're not playing against
right,
him.
of course. But I mean, he does have his downfalls as well. Again, we talked about it. He doesn't have a reversal.
No. Arabello. Nice
Again with the walk back.
That is actually a real take. Ooh!
But he wasn't able to.
He should have went over it. I was waiting for it. That was like the nephew special.
Again, tick throws, something you talked about.
Now again,
Yep.
yeah, he's scared of getting shimmied. Oh, and he counter punch.
This is what you were talking about.
Block.
Block, punish, nice.
What a cheeky move. He tried it. Because if he would have landed that would have been
such a beautiful sequence too.
Yep.
Corner crush. And Nova actually burnt a bar and meter. I think trying to go EX Vanity in the corner. It got stuffed. Not nice bait. Doesn't get
can't
fall
escape.
in time. Counters. Here we go, fighting his way out of the corner though. One hit is going to do it for Nova, but nice block,
good
this
block
time.
this time.
And he just raw activates.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because his V trigger is still so good for pressure. That's going to do it. So now Lilo finds himself on set point.
Final round.
I like the idea there, though, from Nova with the cross-up again, but it was blocked. Pressure
He's got to find his way out.
Yep.
Instead of, like, normal jumping, he should opt to do her double jump. Because
she has a double jump.
Yeah, even though, like, you're not looking for the hit, you're just trying to get
out of there.
Yeah.
You want to avoid this.
Yep. Okay. Oh, no, he couldn't confirm. Okay, there he goes. Activates. Still, Lilo is punching his life away.
That was also really good, though, awareness. He was looking for the dash, and as soon as it came, and that is going to be it. Lilo is going to move forward. Unfortunately for Nova, that is going to be the end of the line.
Yep. So, as I was saying about her double jump, like, it's okay to take a hit out of the air
as long as you're getting out of the corner.
Yeah, as long as getting out of the corner, because since he was trying to normal jump, not only did he lose damage for the attempt, he got put back into the corner.
Well, yeah, he got stuffed, and then he was right back in mix-up.
And actually, in a worse position because of the mix-up potential after that.
Right.
So, but GG's, Nova Mage, thank you so much for playing. Lilo moves forward. And coming up next,
it's going to bring us to our last match of the first round. It's going to be Tiger's own Louie Man 20 versus RD Erikov.
Yes. I think my man plays Mika Erikov.
I believe you are correct.
Yes, he does. He does play Mika. And
Louie Man, I believe, plays Dalsim, but also Blanca-chan.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Show me what's good, man. I know. I love to see various regions play, characters that I play, right?
Right.
I want to see their styles. I want to see.
But again, that's the beauty of it, right? Because you have your own style that you play with those characters, and then they have their own style.
Yep. Like I do watch Wolfgang. He has a really, really good Blanca from the States. I watch.
I just I remember seeing him at a recent event where he did really well. It wasn't Evo that I saw him.
It's probably Combo
I
Breaker.
think it was CEO or
CEO,
Combo
right?
Breaker.
Yeah. Where he beat Wolf Crone.
Yeah, that's right.
Wolf
He had a
beat
really
Wolf
good-
Crone.
Yeah. He had a really good match, and I was like, damn, who's this blocker? He's really, really
Yeah,
talented.
yeah. So I watch him. I watch Nishikin from Japan.
Uh-huh.
And there's one more guy. Gosh, it starts with a C. This is like 2, 3 a.m. YouTube videos before I go to sleep. You know, I have to kind of see, like, if I can take something into my dreams, and then tomorrow wake up and be like, you know what, I got a new setup. Because I need inspiration. That's how you get inspiration,
No, it's
right?
true. You watch someone else.
Watch someone else, you be like, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can incorporate this, and then sleep on it, and then, you know, maybe something will come in the
that's
morning.
also the fun of fighting games as well, is,
Yeah.
especially with like Street Fighter, is you're not necessarily stealing it, but you're trying to make it work in your own game.
Yep.
So you may actually tweak it and make it your own, and then someone else will see what you did, and they're like, well, I like that, but I'm going to do this. So and that's the beauty of watching other people play your character.
Yeah, man. So, you know, let's talk about Evo a little bit, man. Evo
Sure.
just passed, and
I'm really sad about Evo, only because it was the first Evo in 7 or 8 years that I missed. I unfortunately wasn't able to go to Evo. But I was definitely stream monstering it up.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching every game as well.
Yep.
But the top 8 for Street Fighter, I think, was my favorite. It's between Street Fighter and one other game, but dude, Problem X.
Yep.
That guy was saying he was playing so pristine, like the entire event, and it almost looked like it was just his time. Like, that's what it felt like to me after every match that I watched him play. I was like, it's just his time to win Evo. Like, it was his event.
Without a doubt, Problem X has been one of the most consistent top 8 premier like finalists. Like
every tournament I watch, he's always in that top 8.
Yep, he's won premier events before. He's won ranking events. He's won obviously locals, but he's traveled to the U.S. the most this year. Like, just to even gatekeep some of us, you know, like he's been putting in the work. Yeah,
man.
yeah. No, you know what? It's because that's how confident he is.
Right.
Right. You know, that's a lot of travel. So, do we have
Hello?
Yeah. What's up,
Hi.
man?
Hi.
Yes, sir.
So I'm being told that Erikov is actually in, I'm gonna butcher this name terribly,
It's okay.
Tika right now, so he might not even be online for the tournament.
Ah, okay. All right. So we're gonna then we should just move on.
You want to do Zeromex Lilo?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, we can. Yep.
Okay.
No worries. So, you know, unfortunately we can't get them to play. We did contact the players unanimous, like everybody in the group said, yeah, you know, we're open for like Saturday. So, but like, hey, if he's gonna be at Tika, that is going on, dude, by all means.
Yeah.
Live event is what you want to ultimately show your skills at. Right? Like these online events are awesome, but they're mainly like the entry level, like, hey, you know what? I can't really travel yet, but I want to show the world, like, you know, my region that I'm actually pretty good, and you know, it might give me a little bit more motivation and confidence to start traveling. So,
well, the other good thing is not only are you showcasing yourself, but at the same time, like, there might be a killer or like someone that is known, that is also vying just for the points as well, that you can really show your skills against, and maybe you can get a surprise upset. And even if you lose, it's still good experience against a top killer. So that's why these events are good.
Cool. So, another thing about Evo is that I don't know what it is, man, but like every 3 or so something years, I have to bust out the belt. You know, like, but in regards to like Problem X, like, there was an exhibition that we had during Wednesday Night Fights during Evo.
The Vegas one?
The Vegas one, to where the WSO, Winner Stays On versus Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah, I did catch some of that.
They absolutely destroyed my team.
Yeah, I was really disappointed.
They just ran over.
That's my home team.
It's actually Hurricane that did this. All right, the Cami player from Europe.
Yeah.
Hurricane. Shout outs to him, man. Really, really amazing Cami. He just went.
Oh, he cut a swath.
Molly-whopped everybody. And then when I finally played, it was super close. Like I already knew is gonna be one of the hardest. Cammy is the hardest match for Blanca, just hands down.
She's a hard match for a lot of
so
characters.
so when I finally beat him, when I beat him, I was telling Problem X, I'm like, hey man, remember when we were playing, you know, during Texas Showdown, just casually, and then we were playing a combo breaker, and I was giving you a hard time. If I'm giving you a hard time, what do you think I'm gonna do to your boys? And he goes, okay, but you got to beat the Cammy player. You got to beat the Cammy player first, okay? Yeah. All right. Okay, we got a boxing match. Yes.
Okay. Mirror match. This is a really interesting mirror match. I feel more so than others, just because I don't know. This snowballs so fast because of the character that it's.
Yeah, this match is gonna go quick.
Yeah, it's such a fast match. And already, I will say that Zeromex has just absolutely been doing a good job of controlling it, but this is what I'm talking. Oh, never mind, and that's it. I feel like the first.
Oh, I didn't even know. Sorry to cut you off. I
No,
didn't even
it's
know
fine.
his back said winning. Winning. Okay. What were you saying?
What I was saying about Batchin and my comments was I almost feel like the reason it's weird is because the first, it's almost like the first Balrog to lose health is the one that actually gets the advantage going in because of the V trigger. Oh, and he did not charge. That actually would have ended it. But it ended it anyway, so Zeromex going up 1-0 over Lilo.
This is definitely a rare match to watch these days. You would see it more so during Season 2 when Balrog was optimal.
The bee's knees.
Oh,
yeah.
man. That turnaround punch that was just way out of control.
That tap, I remember watching PR Rog actually. It was like on one of his streams, and he held the tap for I don't even know how long, and he just one-shot somebody.
Giggling
like
like
yeah,
a little
laughing.
schoolgirl.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, man, Puerto Rico. And Smug too. Like he would just
Smug?
walk to your face and just let it rip and see what happens.
I gotta say, Smug is one of the best showmen I think the FGC has,
Yep.
and I wish more people would kind of take up what he's doing and his.
You know, you shouldn't hold back. You know, you have a character that you love and you want to express what you're doing with them. Let it rip.
Okay, he's gonna spend the V reversal here, and he's gonna get the jump over the dash punch. Very nice. Zeromex honestly looks really comfortable in this mirror. Whereas a lot of people, including myself at least, like I don't like mirror matches. I know a lot of other players don't like mirror matches, but he looks just fine.
Ooh.
It's a grab so close to stun here. That was a super meaty roundhouse. Look at this, just controlling the space. The standing heavy punch. And the his damage. Unreal. And he just wakes
just
up with
standing light. I mean,
standing light.
he has a lot of life to give, so it's and you know, the opponent has to just kind of airtight on these meaties.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of instances where no matter how many times you
standing
practice
light
that
is
meaty,
3 frames, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
3
think?
frames.
Yeah, so it's quick.
But no matter how many times you practice your meaties, you know, this is one of those games where it's just not gonna come out every time, man. It's not like you're gonna miss.
Right.
That's why standing light punch is still viable, like in the middle of like pressure, right? You're scared to death to throw it because oh man, what if he meaties me like perfect timing? Everybody misses.
Everybody misses.
Once in a while.
That's true.
It's very common, very very common.
So I wonder if we're gonna see a switch potentially here. If Lilo actually does have a pocket, and who that pocket might be, especially to face his own character.
Well, you know, if you go to the lineup and you're like, man, who do
really
I use
beats-
to beat Balrog? Well, I would say Ibuki because he can't deal with the EX kunais. Just can't, it's like a free dive kick. and her pressure on him. Oh, here's another one.
Ooh,
Abigail is a really. I was gonna say him next. It's just because you can really keep Balrog out the entire time. He can just like literally walk and jab.
Yeah.
Walk and jab. He can't jump. He's got great anti-air for it. And then of course, if you got Balrog on the ground, he has one of the worst wake up options. So
I mean, the only wake up option he really has is that light.
yeah.
I'm in the camp of loving. I love watching Abigail, and I don't. Ooh. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness!
This was a great
That's
pick.
done.
This was
Yeah.
a great pick.
He's not dead though.
Oh, but
definitely not dead.
he's got to deal with this.
Yeah, but he's still got to hold this.
Yep. Oh wow, got him. Oh no.
No, he
Yep.
didn't charge. And he goes with the armor right through. And Lilo.
He knows his character.
Yeah.
Like this is fighting himself. Like, oh, this is what I would do. All right.
Right.
Time to EX charge. What a sick pick.
Yeah, but I'm definitely in the camp of people that love watching Abigail, even though I know that's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah. I got you for sure.
He's just, I don't know, he's a fun character to watch. Like, seeing someone's life melt like that is really amusing to me.
Yep. Get off me. Oh wow, he was gonna whiff punish it with that.
I will say, though, I understand the pain of the players against Abigail, though. I totally get it, and I understand all the frustration. Okay. Yeah, like you said, he's just walking forward.
Yeah, just walking forward, slowly getting in there. He's got V trigger charge. Yeah,
Oh!
sweet. Oh, no, that was too far.
Too far.
Should have went for the sweep.
Yeah, get a knockdown and then go in on a mix-up.
Still got some V trigger left. Ooh.
He's got Balrog in the corner, though. Not anymore.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay. Zeromex. He's not giving him a chance, man. He was pretty brave to start attacking him while he's in V trigger, but he has no choice. Ooh, nice whiff.
Nice
punish.
whiff, yep. Good anti-air. Plus frames. And now he's... What a whiff punish, but
There it is.
I was about to say Zeromex has really done a good job of slowing down the pace of the game, but just like that, it's even again. Actually, no, Lilo has a life lead. Getting the jobs.
Nice and slow. Oh,
Armor.
Nice. Now what's the mix here? He's going to command grab? No, he went for the delay crouching pierce.
Oh, and he...
Yep.
Yeah, and that is going to do it. So Lilo is going to find himself with a game now.
Yeah, you got to be careful about
Abigail
tech
wins.
rolling on that setup because the way to beat that is by tech it to throw. Like
You throw him.
yeah, you have to throw him immediately. Otherwise, like you're in a mix. Like even if you block correctly, you're either gonna get unblockable or he's gonna delay it to where he's waiting for you to jump, let go,
And then he's
it
going to
rip.
let go and you're going to get hit
Yep.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abigail still has disgusting damage
Oh, yeah.
potential.
Nice. Yep.
Go dash in. Command grab.
There he
Nice.
goes.
Oh, but he jumps back. Did it?
That'll never get old, man. Okay, all right. Here's his chance. Oh, we got him. Okay, this time he wasn't falling for that.
Okay, very close to
Oh, this
stun.
is a prime. Oh, he should have went for the overhead. The instant jumping like. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Because Abigail's hitbox is massive.
Yep.
When you used to stream Abigail, did you used to do that? I remember every time you do his punches. With Abigail, when you would stream Abigail, you go did every time you did the punches.
Yeah.
I remember tuning in once.
No, I would play the Rocky theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
times.
yeah, man. My defense is just shot with that character, man. You know, I'm more of a counter puncher. I want to get in there. but
Right.
Defense suffers. All right, man.
Well, you have to play defense with him differently as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Big damage here.
That's big daddy damage. Oh, yeah. That's the setup. You can't move.
And that's going to do it. He's going to
Yeah,
take
dude,
them
that-
around. Jeez.
Yo, Lilo. Yeah, that was a beautiful sequence. Every single
But
one
again,
of those.
you called it. You said it's like fighting himself. He knows exactly, like, this is what he would do in those situations, so he's able to capitalize. Also, his mix is really solid. He's changing up his options every time. Like, he's not always sticking to the command grab or always going for frame traps.
Yeah, it's really do or die for Lilo right now. So like everything that he has in the pocket, you should just let it rip. Damn it! Ooh, okay.
Goes with this.
Oh wow, what a turn of events! Now he's getting close to the corner, and he's got V
Oh.
trigger. Oh, he activated it. I think he messed
Was
up
that a
there.
mistake? Yeah, it
Yeah.
had to be.
But his plays out.
Oh, I think he went for the grab there. Okay, here's a chance.
Oh, he challenged.
He challenged.
Yo.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Lilo,
whoa.
wait! He's still alive. What's the option? Go.
Oh, wow, what a jump. Man, he just went in.
So Zeromex is going to take it 2-1 over Lilo.
Yeah, so he should have held up, or he should have slowed it down just a little bit there, because it just like he wanted that quick hit
Yeah.
afterwards. Like you got to understand that you know, when you're going toe to toe, and you know the blood is rushing.
Right.
So
The
Now-
adrenaline is
there-
pumping.
Yeah, adrenaline is pumping, and then you can feel that, oh, he wants to hit me so bad, so I'm already waiting for
Yeah.
it. But if you know how to turn that off and just go like, oh, I'm going to slow it down, I'm going to make them fidget, and then I'm going to punish them.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
letting your opponent hang themselves.
that is an art.
essentially,
Yeah.
And it's hard, man. It's really hard to turn that off.
It's really hard, but some of the greatest players know exactly when to flip that switch, and he should have done it there, because you saw that, you know, Balrog was jumping around, flailing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a matter of like walking just a little bit and waiting for him, then go for the unblockable. He'd be like, oh man, I'm deer in the head, I'm not gonna move. Oh, because he got hit by a delayed armor punch.
He did.
Quite a few
Yeah,
times.
he
So
did.
it's like, okay, I got hit last time, I'm gonna try to attack it, and that still would have been a bad move. And he
'Cause
would
he
have
would've ate it, yeah,
He would have
either way.
got him. So
Well,
yeah, guys. Give it a shout out to Razer, the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour.
of course, Vertigear.
Yeah,
These fantastic chairs that we are sitting on right now with the lumbar support, I gotta
Yep.
say, it's super comfortable.
And-
And Victrix.
the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And we have Arcade 1-Up, the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour. All right, guys, we've gone through the first round. We're going to take a little break, and when we come back, more Capcom Pro Tour action. See you guys in a bit.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you. Let's begin.
Okay, come on.
And now it's time.
Let's go. And no running. I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready.
Pleased to meet you.
And welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour 2018 online ranking events. This is the Latin America North 2. So this is next rounds, man. We got some 3-0s in the beginning.
We do.
And then we got some close ones with the
did.
with
Lilo and
Lilo,
Zeromex.
yeah, they actually the Colleen match with Balrog, that was actually my favorite one.
Oh,
to
Nova
watch.
Mage?
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
good. That was actually just a really good match in general. It was unfortunate that obviously one of them had to go home, and it was Colleen. But at the same time, the last match we had, which was Zeromex versus Lilo, it would start off as a Balrog mirror, which is something that I personally haven't seen too much of in Street Fighter at all. Except for, like you said, Season 2 when Balrogs were rampant and running all over the scene. But then we saw Lilo, after he went down 2-0, go to Abigail. And he actually almost mounted a really good comeback. It was starting to become one. It was 2-1, was on match point. But in the end, it was Lilo, it was Zeromex that was able to have some patience. He was able to close it out. But that is going to move us forward to Jochy, who was our first match of the day against the Mono. Versus Louie Man, who we actually have not seen. If you want to give him the update on Eric.
Yeah, so Eric couldn't make it with us, so we're going to have to proceed. So we're going to jump into Louie Man and Jochy for that next match. And then we are going to go into, before we go into loser semis, we're going to jump back into winners.
Okay.
So like, yeah. So
I'm excited to see that Fang again.
Oh,
so.
yeah. That's going to be a really dope match. I can't wait to see those guys play.
I feel like this next match, though, is going to be a really good match. Do you know why?
Why is that?
It's because our friend Louie may be playing Blanca-chan.
Or Dalsum.
Or Dalsum.
Yeah.
That's true. Both of those are characters that he has listed. I really like watching Sim, just because I like that risk keep away type character where you have all the options to keep a character out, but once the character gets in on you, you're kind of up a bad end of the street, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Dalsum is actually one of the highest execution characters in the game, because
for sure.
Yeah, you the teleport.
That's why I don't play him.
Yeah, the teleports have to be on point.
Yeah.
If you miss one, you can literally put yourself in the corner and you're done.
That's true.
It sucks.
And with no true reversal, it's so hard to get someone off of you when you're Dalsum, especially in Akuma.
Yeah.
Right? Like
He's got to deal with an angry Akuma too.
Yeah. Yeah,
he ain't
Jochy
happy.
ain't happy, especially after what happened before. But yeah, Dalsim is, I don't know, I just really enjoy technical characters like that, where they might be annoying to play against, but it takes true skill to be able to actually stop someone from getting in on you. That guy actually was stunned so immediately. Yeah, you weren't kidding.
No.
Jochy is pissed.
No, he is mad, dude. He is. Okay, good challenge. That was a bit of a weak pressure from Jochy in the corner.
Yeah, afterwards, when you have Dalsim, you have to hold him down. You cannot let him out.
And see, now it turns it around just like that.
Yeah, now this match is actually very much in Louis' favor.
Yep.
You can just do V-skill float all day, get this pressure, try to get a hit. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the really nice things actually about this matchup for Sim is that he has that float, and he's able to really just circumvent the fireball pressure. And as I say that, he lands on one and then he gets crushed.
I did see an opportunity for Jochy to end it a little bit earlier with when Louie Man whiffed the standing fierce, and that could have been swept. I was in the corner, but didn't do it. All right, back into the corner himself. He's got to deal with the pressure. Now I'm pretty sure Jochy's going to go in harder this time. No more jab stuff. He's got to put in the strongs. He's got to go for the throw loops.
I mean, all he really needs here is one good combo with V-skill, end it with a demon flip, knockdown, and then he just gets all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he just goes for it.
He had enough of this nonsense.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Sim mid-screen, even with a crush counter, doesn't get too much damage.
Wow. Oh, wow. What? Oh, he missed that. But, no, I like the idea.
Oh, and that's going to be a big punish. That actually might be death. It is.
What did I tell you about execution errors? He
Yep.
messed
It got him killed.
Yep, he messed up their teleport. You know, that happens a lot to Jesse. Commander Jesse.
Yeah,
I've
seen it.
I'm like, hey, man, dude.
And he's a really good player,
You're
too.
so focused on the ground. You're getting people away. You're annoying them. But then once in a while, you jump up, and I just see fierce. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on, man? And he's all like, I don't know. I just like, I'm doing the move, but it's just not coming out.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. I always give him crap, man. Every time, like all the players, like they're playing so sick.
Yeah.
And then they're just like,
and they just make a really
what?
just make a really obvious mistake, and it's just like it hurts like that.
Like that
again.
exactly. What is that? Come on, man. It's like, is Jesse playing on his account? is that what's going on here?
Oh no.
Yes,
That's
again.
another one. That one actually was punished.
Yeah. So he's got to check his buttons or his hands. Wow, nice. Yeah, Jochy is not.
He's not letting him get anything started. Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
Except for that, he let that happen.
Yeah, he got the cracked his kneecaps.
Okay, so Louie Man, if he's just able to kind of calm it down and have less, honestly, execution errors are really what are killing him here. Nice backdashing. I like the way he is trying to avoid the fireballs coming out of Sim, though. And look, Sim right now is praying. He's like, please.
Oh, he is praying. He's definitely praying.
Please don't let me miss any more teleports.
Yeah, so this is probably going to be a spectator. Yeah, spectator halted. So we're going to have to wait and see what the result is. So my man on the ones and twos, can you verify from the players? Oh, wait, let's see here.
Was it possible that they also disconnected?
Oh, okay. So
it wasn't Louie Man. It was Jochy.
Jochy. Okay.
Seemed disconnected.
Okay, so in that case, that Jochy had, in our eyes, it looks like it was a disconnection.
Right.
But unfortunately, there is a rule for this.
Yes, there is.
So the player that remains in the lobby, his spectator or his play was just kicked back into the lobby, right? But the other player got disconnected for some sort. So that actually is, he's unfortunately penalized. So Jochy loses that game. Yeah, so it's 1-1.
It is 1-1.
Yep, so you have to re-invite him back. Yeah.
That is unfortunate, but that's what happens when you run an online event.
Yep.
And online events, although they do have their downfalls, are still positive experiences for the community. But when something like this does happen, it does need to be enforced. So it is unfortunate, but that is going to be the case.
Like we may not know, what the deal is. It could have been.
It could have just been the internet.
The internet. It could have been power. No, I've heard a lot of stuff because, like, for instance, like Alex Myers got hit with his area. Internet went down, so he had to leave and go to like Julio's house to finish. No, seriously. Some of the
That's dedication, though. I respect it.
Some of like the DR players, in the past, they just had a blackout. Right,
Okay.
and it could have been any of those things. Like, hey man, where are you guys? All like, I'm running.
And it's not their fault.
I'm running.
It's not these players' fault at all. But
they're taking their PlayStations with them. Like,
Yeah.
I'm running with my PlayStation. I swear I'll be there. Alex, can you play another match? I'm like, don't worry, man. We got you. Just let us know what's going on.
Right.
Because we want to see you guys play. We want to see you guys play. It's not like
that's the whole point of this.
Yeah. It's not like, oh man, we just want to give the guy a free like round and win. No, it's not. It's not about that. Like, unfortunately, these things happen, and we just got to play it out, play it through.
Yep.
So, but yeah, if do we have any update yet, or nothing from nothing, right? Okay.
So I mean, it is possible that his internet died, or
It
maybe
coulda,
something hit his area.
Yep.
But yeah, that's how the internet works sometimes.
Man, that match was getting juicy.
That match was good.
That match was getting.
That
mad
match was
juicy.
actually getting good.
Yeah. So it's Dalsum, and see the thing, Dalsum does neutralize many characters in this game.
He does.
And obviously the only issue is can he avoid the V triggers, right?
Right.
Like say he can keep Nakali out 80% of the round,
yeah.
right? And Nakali activates once and just gets one knockdown, it could be over.
Or one command grab, and then he's got to hold that. I will say though too, the thing that I like about Sim more in this game than I do about any other Street Fighter that he's been in is I feel like this is the most aggressive Sim that we've ever gotten. Like the amount of pressure that Sim can put on you is pretty disgusting.
Yes.
But at the same time, there's a lot of players that still do play.
Oh, we got an update.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm seeing here that Jochy says he's asking for a minute. He's probably resetting his modem or something.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know what? We do want to see him play. We will give him that time to reset the router. The router.
Okay.
Okay. It's all good. We got some time. You guys want to watch some Street Fighter? Just chilling, hang out, go get a sandwich, go finish your rank match. You know you guys are playing and watching the stream, right? You're like, oh, what's going on? My homies are playing. That's what I do sometimes. I watch the streams. I play. I train. I'm trying to copy their strats.
I usually play and just have like Wednesday Night Fight up on a second monitor. Like I'll just have the stream on and I'll just play at the same time.
And here's my favorite song again.
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. I got it this time. So this is the stage music, right?
This is the background music, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is during, first it was Astaroth, which is the Bison outfit, which is the last guy to go Ghosts and Goblins, right?
Yeah.
So it was that, and then the week after was the Ryu Arthur. So yeah, one of the challenges was to not only unlock that, but to unlock the pieces of that outfit, but the background music for this.
So how does that work? You unlock the pieces of it, and then it comes together as just a costume, correct?
Well, so when you get a challenge of a new alternate costume, like one of the crossovers that they were doing, they give you 4 weeks, and what you do is you play against that alternate costume, like whatever it is.
Okay.
And then after you beat the computer, it gives you one piece, right?
Okay.
So that campaign runs like for a month.
For a month. Gotcha. I gotcha.
So, but in the middle of that too, you can also choose not just the costume unlock. You can you get like background music.
Okay.
And
that's really neat.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of the costumes in 5 have been some of my favorite in the series as well. Especially the story costume for G.
So okay.
I'm sorry.
No, dude,
I just
G
love that character so much, man. He's G is the reason that I'm enjoying this game so much again.
Okay, look, man. I'll tell you. I knew as soon as they announced G and Sagat, I was looking at both trailers. I'm like, yeah, I'm way more interested in playing G. It's just because, again, G is a Street Fighter 5 character.
He is.
In Street Fighter 5.
He is.
You know? He does actually have robbery V-triggers.
Yeah.
He does.
His V-trigger, both of his V-triggers are
yep.
pretty disgusting, if I'm being honest.
Yep. He's... and it's not a character that is relatively hard to play either.
No.
It's like you can literally like not don't feel like if you're playing Falk, that was really hard. That was a struggle to win matches, right? You play Zeku, that was a struggle to win matches. You go in with G, you can just party time, man. His strongs, his long range kicks.
His standing roundhouse is super good at range.
His anti-airs, right? I mean, he does struggle. Obviously, if you're on him, he's got to hold it.
Right.
But the way that
because he also doesn't have like an actual reversal.
He doesn't have a 3-frame. He doesn't have a reversal, but he's got great neutral buttons. His buttons are some of the best buttons in the game.
Standing medium kick is one of my favorite buttons with him. He just sticks that bat up. He just sticks that bad boy out. All of his buttons. I think that's the trade-off, though, and I think that was what the design mentality was: is give a character super fun playability. He's pretty simple, like you said. He's not difficult to play.
No.
And just have him be an offensive powerhouse, but he does have his drawbacks. And like you said, he has no actual reversal. He doesn't even have a 3-frame. So when he's in pressure, like G does have to hold that.
Yep, he does.
But at the same time, if he touches you, you're losing like a good 30% of your life.
He's got great plus buttons like standing, medium.
Yeah, he does.
Very easy to confirm into like low, medium, and then the rush uppercut punches. The punches that he can knock you off in the corner and follow up. Oh man, it's deadly. And then on top of that, he has got a command grab that he can combo off of.
It is true. His command grab is on the slower side, but at the same time, like, and it just gets stronger, man. As soon as you build up your Earth gauge, it just gets stronger and stronger until you're doing like real grown man damage with that command grab.
So you can do standing medium punch into the command grab.
The command grab.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That's far. Usually most command grabs won't reach that like that, but his does.
But again, I think the trade-off is because it's a little slower startup. He kind of gets that.
Yeah.
But it's just like the Q command grab too, man. I love real quick. The reason why I love G so much, I think, is because of all the harkenings to Q with G. Because like as you know, I was never like good at Third Strike or anything, but Q was the first character I learned, so I adore Q, and so I really wanted him in this game, and I think I share that sentiment with David. Actually, I've talked to David about Q a few times because David absolutely loves Q. But to see like all the normals and everything mirror Q, and then to see the command grab, and it felt so right. Like I was so excited for this character. I remember when Sagat was announced with him alongside him at the, I think it was Capcom Cup, wasn't it? Yeah. I was just like, man, Sagat looks cool and all, but I can't wait to see or G. And sure enough, like he is exactly the character that I wanted him to be. But I will say this as well about Sagat. There's something beautiful about seeing Bonchan play Sagat again. Like it felt like everything was right again. Because Bonchan found success with Nash, and he's just such a good player overall. I don't really think it matters who he picks, but it's nice to see him with Sagat.
I'm pretty sure everybody has seen at least some footage of Bonchan playing Sagat by now.
Yeah.
And it is wonderful because
it feels like home.
No, it does. It does. So it's a lot of these players, we've known them from, their Street Fighter 4 powerhouses, right? That's what, and Luffy's still waiting for his rose.
Yeah, of course.
My man, do we have an update on Jochy?
He's restarting his PS4 right now.
Oh, okay. So let's just go ahead and go to the winners finals.
We could just leave that match 1-1.
Yeah, we can. And then if he doesn't come back at about that time, then we have to move on, unfortunately.
Yep.
So it's all good.
But the good news is we get to see Mono's Fang again.
Yeah, we do.
And crossover.
We're gonna get Jochy right now.
Oh, we're gonna get Jochy. All right. Yes.
Very nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah. The DLC characters for this season.
Yeah.
Love them.
Speaking of Sagat, and I mentioned this before, where like Sagat is a Street Fighter 4 character and Street Fighter 5 character. Doesn't necessarily mean like he's bad.
It's not a bad thing.
It's his learning curve is much higher. Like you can't just kind of go in there and just keep chucking fireballs.
Right.
In a game where many characters have something against a fireball, right? You have to utilize all of his normals, every single one. Even Sagat in Street Fighter 4 was not a walk in the park. You know, he had
In
this-
vanilla, he was.
That's vanilla. I'm talking about like
Right,
ultra-
but at the end of Street Fighter 4's life, absolutely. And to be honest, I think it was just
just a
it was
handful
just,
of players.
It was just Bonchan really, and I think
Ryan Hart,
that were
and
putting in work.
Sanford Kelly.
Sanford
Yeah.
as well. He played mix of characters. His Sanford's Oni was pretty sick.
Yeah, yep.
Sanford had a super. I honestly, as much as I love 5, I really also miss watching 4, just because there was a lot of cool characters. But now I'm starting to love 5 again, like all over again, like especially with these characters. But you're right. Back in the day, there was definitely only a handful of Sagats that really stuck it out towards the end of that game's life. And I feel like having a character like that, where it is fundamentally based almost how he played in 4, I agree. I think it is a higher skill cap.
Oh, definitely. Like you have to. His Kara uppercut is definitely it's one of his main moves now.
Yeah.
That you have to perform in the middle of like his V trigger. I think it's V trigger, the one where he does. I forget which one it is.
The
Like
blockable charge.
the blockable
That's
charge.
V trigger 2, I
Okay,
believe.
so it's V trigger 2.
I think.
And
Could be
you
wrong.
have to Kara uppercut to finish the combo because it floats you up
Yeah.
toward the end. So, and then people that are, you can't let people jump 3/4 of the screen on you ever. You have to Kara
Yeah,
uppercut
you
them.
have to. I
You
mean,
have
that's one of the staples, though. That's what makes Sagat so strong. Is in addition to his amazing fireball game, like he can punish almost every jump because of the recovery on his fireball. So, I don't know. It's nice to see him in the game, though. It's super nice to see Sagat in the game. Obviously, everyone wanted, or not everyone, but I'm sure there was like a lot of people that were clamoring for Sagat.
It's so wild that I thought it was just gonna be obviously a G trailer and then maybe a sneak peek.
A sneak peek of Sagat?
Right. That would have got us still. Like
That would have
yeah,
satiated
yeah,
your hunger.
Yeah,
Sure.
that would have got us. But they played
both trailers,
and
then they said out tomorrow.
Out
I was
tomorrow.
watching
I
that
was like-
live, and I almost lost my stuff, man. Let me tell you, I was so excited to get my hands, honestly, on both those characters.
Yeah,
And when I saw out tomorrow, I was like, Christmas. I was like, Capcom. I really also want to give it up to Capcom for really supporting this game and giving the fans what they want and doing it in such a positive way. Like Capcom is killing it with Street Fighter V right now, and I think they do definitely deserve praise for that.
yeah, their release schedules like it's so good right now because we were kind of like going off of what they did in season 1 and season 2, which was very undesirable.
It was a little bit of a dry
Yeah,
spell in
it-
between,
it
yeah,
wa-
for
it was,
sure.
it was.
But again, I think they took that in stride
Yeah.
and they learned from that and they took the feedback and they listened to their fans, and that's why like so far this season has been fantastic. It's been great.
My man, you have an update. Looks like you do.
Apparently, like.
You can't
there's-
connect?
Yeah, there's something weird going on with the lobby right now, so I'm gonna remake the lobby.
Okay.
And then if we can't get Jochy in, then maybe we can just jump to Winners Finals real quick.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. What I was gonna say is that the
Release schedules. That's what.
the
we're talking
the release schedule. So now that Sagat and G are out, there's still a lot of months left. There's still Capcom Pro Tour events left.
Yeah.
So that just goes to the question: is there anything else? Because now we have, quote unquote, all of season 3 characters. What they've already advertised. But
Is there?
I'm gonna speculate. Okay.
Okay.
Because
let's do some speculating.
so the character select screen doesn't look complete because there's 2 more slots on top of the end, which the bottom ends is G and Sagat,
Right.
and on top of that is nothing. So there's 2. It looks like there's 2 empty slots.
So what you're saying is you believe there may be a possible chance that we may see at least 1, if not 2 more characters.
I as a fan, as a Street Fighter fan, I would love to see more.
Oh, so would I.
And-
Again, I think Capcom has been killing it, and I want to see what they have in store for the rest of this season. And then I'm excited to see what's going to happen in future seasons. Like, what characters are they going to bring?
So I can speculate a little bit more. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm wrong. Whatever.
I hope you're right. I would love to see
Alright,
2 more characters.
If you recall the the trailer for the intro.
Which one? The Capcom Cup one?
No, the arcade edition intro, like the trailer.
Yeah, the one they showed at Capcom Cup,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they
yeah.
showed G and Sagat.
Everybody,
yeah.
Okay, so it looked like there's more characters from Ed's crew. It didn't just show Ed and Falk. It also showed another mysterious guy with a hat and like a gorilla.
I think I remember that.
No, wait. You know what? That's not part of the trailer. No, it was an ending.
It was an ending.
It was an ending. Yeah. So maybe that. Because like, if you look at
there was also a potential tease for
Evil
Ryu.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, he was being taken over by the Satsui no Hado, and then he turned it off. But that also wasn't, and you can correct me here if I'm wrong, isn't there like another version of Ryu where he masters like the calm and becomes super strong? Like he become, I forgot what it's called, but there was a version of Ryu in one of the Street Fighters, I don't know if it was a comic or something, where he mastered the art of nothing and he became like super strong that way, which is like the opposite of the Satsui.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't read that deep into the lore. Now you're
I super get into the lore of fighting games just because like you do kind of have to fish for some of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I could, and again I could be wrong, but that would be an interesting take on the character as well.
Yeah, man. So we finally got our match, man. So Jochy and Louie Man get to continue on.
Yeah. So this is 1-1. Just to refresh everyone, this is 1-1 now. Nice crush. Demon flip pressure, nice. So close to stun is Louie Man. He's getting his teleports now,
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah. He can't be jumping around in roundhouse.
You think the whole time he was waiting for Jochy to come back, he was just practicing the motion?
Oh yeah, it's probably. I would have. No, you can't because he's waiting in the
Oh,
lobby.
that's right. You're right.
Yeah. He's probably like, why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no sale? ¿Por qué no sale mi tele para ¿Por qué?
Ridiculous. Again, he hasn't bit on any of that.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second forward fierce that Jochy has tried on him, and he has not taken the bait.
No, you gotta sweep those, my man. That is classic Dalsum Shoto. If he has a punishable limb from far away,
Yeah.
you gotta punish him for it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
going to be good damage. There we go. Again, stun gauge is getting pretty high up there.
Ooh, nice. Gets all of that.
Yep.
Oh, nice escape, man. You got him in the corner. He breaks the sign and everything.
I really like the movement and evasion here of Louie, though. Good confirm. He's going to get good damage. He's burning. He's cooking.
Yeah, the Dalsum is a prime example of a character where, whenever I talked about the Abigail, the Abigail Balrog thing, where you know how to keep your poise and know when to stop. You have to do that with Dalsum all the time.
You absolutely have.
you
If your
have to.
defense isn't on point, I don't think you really can play Sim, honestly. That's why I love watching Ryan, Filipino champ. Like, he is so talented with Sim, and the way that he plays him is incredibly impressive. I also, kind of in a different style, I really enjoy watching Didimokov.
Yes.
He is
Diddy
such
Mokov
a cool Dalsum to
really
watch,
cool
man.
To watch. Yes, absolutely. Shout outs to Brazil, man. They always got some awesome talent.
There's
man.
a lot of really talented
yeah,
players
yeah.
in that region.
Yep.
I gotta say, I also really like Louie Man's Sim. The only thing I don't like about it is obviously the execution errors, but I'm sure he hates that too.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And
it's hard.
It is.
You're not gonna play 100% all the time. You're gonna miss some things. This is the nature of the being nervous in a high caliber match like this.
Yeah. And to be fair, he's fixed it, and I think that probably wasn't an issue that he has. It's just it just happened.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. And Louie Man's doing a really good job here of controlling the pace. He's making Jochy make mistakes, and then when he does decide to go in, this is the thing I like about his Sim, is that he does play patient and he plays calm, but then he really turns the switch on and surprises Jochy with his
Oh,
offense.
wow, what a great fierce. He's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is ready. He's like, hey, man, your router, it's not your router, bro. It's you. Yo,
Yikes.
you know, he's ready. This is the Capcom Pro Tour Online. This is some of the best players in the region.
Yeah.
You know, so like.
And he is, man.
Oh, wow, yeah.
This is set point for him as well.
Ooh, that's
and
it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Yo, Louie Man, he's all, here, man. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's not dead. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. One more chance. Ooh, he let him hit.
This
What?
is
He stopped.
Just stopped with a jab.
Why did he stop?
He didn't complete the combo, therefore he didn't get the Oki.
No.
That is unfortunate. But
Yeah.
that means that Louie Man 20 will be moving forward in the bracket, and he will be taking on Zeromex, the Balrog player.
Yep.
Louie Man. Put a little 20 there for him as well. So
okay.
not bad. That's going to set up loser semis. It's going to be Zeromex versus Louie Man. But I believe it's time to now go back to the winner's side of things.
Yes.
And winners finals. It's going to be a Mono versus Crossover. So again, we saw Mono the first round against Jochy, who actually just saw, unfortunately, get sent home. Or he's already at home, but sent offline.
He's probably going to have to go pick up another router, make sure that that's not
Yeah.
causing him to drop the combos.
That is unfortunate they lost the game that way. But yeah, we saw Mono take over, or we saw Mono take on his Akuma. But now we're going to have to see Mono take on another Akuma as Fang in Crossover. And that was a match we saw initially between Zeromex and Crossover. So this should be interesting. I want to know if Crossover is going to be able to kind of pin him down better than Jochy was, because I feel like that was a problem that Jochy kind of had, was he was never able to pin down Mono. And then Mono was also, like you said, doing a lot of those cross-up slides, and he did it every single time, and Jochy never actually blocked one of those. And it is tough to block, but at the same time, the reason it's difficult is because you're expecting either a cross-up or a non-cross-up, but he just kept doing the cross-up over and over again.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixture of two things. Where does Crossover have the defense capabilities, and is he going to be airtight with his pressure?
His pressure,
right? Because Jochy,
that's the biggest thing.
Jochy definitely had a lot of hesitation going in and giving him too much breathing room.
Yeah,
that's and that also was relevant to the Dawson match when he was playing
it's
him.
True.
Like he's just dropping his combos. He let Louie Man just get up
jabbed
on him.
out of a lot of
Yeah,
pressure as well, which, I mean, with Akuma, that really shouldn't happen.
Yes.
So we'll see how this one goes. And also, Mono is using V-Trigger 2 with Fang, and I'm not too familiar with V-Trigger 2, admittedly. So what is the difference between V-Trigger 2 and V-Trigger 1?
So V-Trigger 2 is more of an install trigger where his specials are enhanced. So when he throws the eat poison move, right?
Yeah.
And it creates puddles on the ground that stay there for a bit. So you can't walk on it or you'll get hit.
Interesting.
Right?
And so you'll obviously take the poison as well.
Yep. And then you can combo off of that install as well. So like you just hit, activate, and then go into the madness. And it's scarier because he can use it under pressure, even if it's on a block string, and get a mix. Yeah. So it's a really, really interesting.
That's a nice buff though for Fang. I feel like he definitely needed something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So I think we have the players in the lobby yet, or not yet? Okay.
Okay.
It's all good. You know, we're all trying to figure it out. It's sometimes they can connect in the lobby. Oh, we heard it. There we go. Moving to the.
I am very sorry to you though, Vi, because we did not see Blanca-chan.
You know.
I mean, we still may. Louie Man is still in the tournament. If he gets maybe put under a lot of pressure, he switches. But
I think Blanca does extremely well versus every single matchup here. Actually.
Okay.
Even Akuma, I think he does really well. It's just a matter of like, if he gets knocked down, same thing. He doesn't have a 3-frame. He does have an EX up ball.
He does have a reversal.
He does have a reversal, which is good. But like, and then he can just bait out everything with doing just light Blanca rainbow balls.
Yeah.
Or the roundhouse.
Or like even just a light ball when he lands in front of you.
Yep. Oh, that is true because Shotos cannot punish a light punch Blanca ball on block. So he's got extended pressure off that. Yeah. All right, so coming up is winners finals. It's going to be Mono PR versus Crossover. All right, so again, are we going to see more of smothering?
I think honestly, I think from Crossover we
Yeah.
will. I just feel like his Akuma was a little more airtight than what we saw from Jochy.
Yep.
And that's a big deal when you're playing Akuma. You have to be airtight.
Oh, here we go. Already.
Good patience.
Yeah,
Doesn't try to press.
The patience is there.
Yeah. And that's
Ooh.
something we actually didn't see from Jochy. He kind of ran into those.
Yep.
Again, love the mobility coming out of Mono, but here we go. Knockdown. Actually, both got knocked down. I was curious to see what the option was, but Crossover just decided to wait, to just be patient on wake up. Nice.
Yeah, I do like the patience. They're seeing what's
Oh,
what's,
no
what's the
anti-air there,
take here.
though.
Yeah.
That was a huge opportunity for an anti-air and to put Mono in the corner. Okay, activates, plus frames. Nice. Again.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh, he almost had it. That was so close.
Oh wow, he got the. Oh, he didn't confirm after that. I think he was thought he was out of range.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like the crossover is all over him.
Yeah.
All over
He's
him.
definitely not giving him as many chances to get out. Nice punish. Right to the corner. This is exactly what he wants.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's ready.
yep.
He's ready.
This is definitely going to be a much more difficult match for Mono,
no,
though.
that's punishable.
Nice. Side switch gets him right back into the corner.
Ooh. Oh, he messed up. Oh, it didn't matter though. He finished the combo.
Crossover.
Yeah, Mono needed to activate V trigger. He was
Yeah.
holding onto it a little bit too long there.
Did he even activate the last game? I don't think he had. I don't think he did.
I think he had a chance.
Yeah.
And this crossover is displaying that he can't not let Mono get out.
Right.
And he's
And even if he got out, he was just right back in a situation where he was under pressure.
the match was a little bit sloppy. I'll give it that. But I mean, it just still went in crossover's direction.
Yeah.
Still completing the rest of it, choppy but scrambly.
Good start from Mono here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay,
going to
yeah.
be a punish.
Okay, here's a mix. Oh, okay, good tech throw.
I'll be honest, I probably would have got thrown there.
Oh yeah.
Second fireball didn't hit, not able to confirm. Crossover, though, is still in a good position. All he needs is one hit.
Oh, that hit from the behind, and so unfortunate. And he got the.
That's a lot
Yo,
of damage.
look at the damage.
And there's the grab.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful bait.
Yeah, yo.
And see, that's what I was kind of talking about with Jochy, is he immediately tried to use the forward fierce without really having, he didn't really set it up. I feel like that's a button you use after you've trained your opponent. Okay, went for the grab, nice tech. Again, Mono is still fighting this very well as Fang.
Yeah, he's got to hold it back a little bit now because he just knows crossover is ready, so he's just pristinely trying to find his way out of this. Because now he's in a corner and he has to, yep, there he spends the EX meter.
He had to.
Yeah, he had to.
But again, he spent it because of how good crossover's pressure has been.
Yeah, his offensive options haven't really been getting the damage that he needs, so look at that. He missed his V trigger. Oh, wow. Yeah.
That is true, though. I think he actually could have killed if he activated.
Yeah, offensively, Mono's approach hasn't been really effective. He's definitely getting more of his damage defensively.
Yeah.
So he's got to really think about focusing on that a bit more.
And how hard he's going in on offense. If he doesn't need
offense,
to.
he's getting picked apart.
He is.
He's definitely getting picked. So and
that's not a bad playstyle, honestly.
No, it's kind of discouraging because you're playing an offensive game and you think it's your turn, but you're just losing every scramble. And like, you're like, damn, okay, I have to play defensive. Right? Switch it up. Look at that. He's not getting out.
Ooh, I love the idea. It's just standing strong didn't reach. Yeah, nice anti-air. We only saw him miss one anti-air so far, and it was just one in the first game.
Oh, wow. What a check. That was a weird pierce.
It's a bad trade, though, for Mono.
10. Oh, and he converts off of this?
Not going to kill. And there it is. So, Crossover is just running away with this game right now.
Yep. Oh, good block. He's not going to take the bait there. Yeah.
And there's no reason for him to. There's really no reason for him to take any of the bait right now.
Yeah, but see, all that blocking while he was in poison is all he needed. He didn't
right.
Yeah, so this is exactly the approach that he needs to follow up on because he's already down 50%, all on defense. Oh, what a challenge. Just like that.
And there it is again. He's been grabbing quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
One hit for
Ooh,
stun. Oh!
Again! Oh, yeah, he got frustrated so bad there. Because he just saw his stun meter. It was just not looking good. And he converts to critical art.
Beautiful
Lights
stuff.
out. Crossover. Moves into grand finals. 3-0 over Mono. PR.
Akuma wins.
It's such a difficult match.
It is.
It's you know, Akuma has everything. He does. He does have everything.
There's a reason he's considered the best character in the
he's
game.
one of the best characters, definitely.
Or excuse me, one of the best characters in the game. Yeah.
Yep.
Cammy is also definitely up there.
Yep. So yeah, like again, Mono had his way versus Jochy, like offensively.
He did.
And he got the mix. You know, he got the frustration points out. And when he tried that wasn't really effective towards Crossover. Crossover like feeds off that. Oh, you want to go in on me?
Okay.
Against Akuma? Okay. And he just got knocked in his butt. He got knocked in the butt.
I said he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got knocked.
I really like the point you made, though, that he had done most of his damage defensively by just literally putting poison on him and making sure he didn't get hit so the poison didn't go away. And like you said, he took 50% of Crossover's health just from playing like that.
He didn't even open him up. It was just mainly, he got hit by the poison. I'm going to keep you on blocks then.
Yeah.
That's Fang's strategy, right? He doesn't really have to physically hit you anymore.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
But unfortunately, after that, he got opened up. Crossover with airtight execution and pressure. He was able to just take the game. But it's not the end of Mono.
Nope.
He's now in Losers Finals. As we see Crossover sitting pretty in Grand Finals. Which means that Mono is now waiting for the winner of Zeromex and Louie Man 20, as you see there, right
there we
in
go.
the bracket.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys. Zeromex, Louie Man, and Mono's waiting for them. Crossover is sitting pretty in grand finals. But of course, you know, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors. There we go.
Without them, it wouldn't be possible.
Yeah. So as you can see, it is the Capcom Pro Tour 2018 package. You can get Sakura, Akuma, the Champion's Choice, the CPT stage, and the CPT 2018 Premier Pass. Check it out if you want that stage where Bison is just kicking it and watching like the action.
That's true.
Yeah.
The one thing I want to say is also great about this, and the way that Capcom has approached it is a lot of the DLC proceeds actually go towards Capcom Cup and the Capcom Pro Tour, which is really great because you're essentially just giving into the community. So shout outs to the Pro Tour for doing that.
Yep. Make sure you stop by Razer. They have some apparel there if you guys like classic, the ode to Street Fighter Alpha 2.
I really love the white tee personally.
Yep. You got the Ryu and Akuma looking pretty right there. So make sure you check that out. And then you also have the wider range of fight sticks. Again, you see Ryu and Akuma. Man, every time I see that, man, I hear in my head, Street Fighter Alpha 2.
From the arcade, yeah.
The track
walking
mode.
by so many of those machines back in the arcade, like when I was a kid, those are the things that you remember. I mean, they were
jingles.
built.
Yes.
Yeah, they were built for you to remember them. So, and of course, if you get a Razer Panthera SF5 or Aatrox, you get an exclusive Razer Carabiner pouch. Use code VSFight2018 at rzr.to/VSFight2018.
Yep. And here we got the arcade 1-up these are the cabinets that have Champion Edition, Super Street Fighter 2, and Super Turbo. So if you guys want more information on that, you want to get your game on, hit up arcade1up.com and check out the official cabinet for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Victrix. Of course, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. The Pro AF is the most advanced esports headset on the market.
Yeah, they actually went out to EVO in full force. Doing, having the Victrix Pros up there.
The demos and stuff,
Yep,
yeah. And
yep.
I'm pretty sure they had them on the main stations, too,
Yep.
for Street Fighter.
Yeah, no, they did. So, they're making sure that they have reps there too to ensure, like, if you guys haven't really used headsets before on like the staging, they're there to make sure like everything connects well.
Yeah.
You got the right volume.
Volumes are good.
Yeah,
as
dude,
well.
they have noise canceling, which is amazing. Like, so, the people.
That's
are,
something
yeah.
that I feel is starting to be a lot more prevalent in
Yep.
gaming headsets,
Yep.
and that's something that me personally I advocate for, because when you're competing and there's thousands of people behind you,
Yep.
no matter what you're doing, I think noise canceling is immensely important if you're a competitor.
Yep.
Especially if you're going to be in that environment a lot. I think noise canceling is great, and I feel the fact that they're doing that is also great.
Yep. And shout outs to Vertigear, the official gaming chair of the Capcom Pro Tour. Use promo code CPT18 to get 10% off all products. Check them out at vertigear.com. We are all sitting on them, sitting pretty, sitting
Again,
comfortably.
if you're a large
Yes.
man out there like myself, it will support you, because I'm on one and it is nice.
Cool. So, guys, we're going to take a short break. When we get back, we're going to finish off the CPT Online Latin America North. Stay tuned.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on.
And now it's time.
Let's go. And no running. I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready.
Pleased to meet you.
All right, and welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour 2018 online ranking event. I'm here with my man Godspeed, and we're gonna finish it off here at the Latin America North event number 2.
That is correct.
Yep.
Only 3 more matches left. We're going to start off with losers semis. It's going to be Zeromex versus Louie Man 20. And then sitting and waiting in losers finals is going to be Mono, the owner of the fantastic Fang that we saw. But sitting and waiting in grand finals, it's none other than Crossover.
Crossover,
He has been dominant so far. This entire event, this entire online event, and it's going to be really tough for I think anyone at this point to beat him. But we'll have to see what happens.
Yep, absolutely. So as you can see in the top part, it's been a bunch of blowouts, man. 3-0s,
Yeah,
3-0s. So let's see if he can keep that tradition. He might be if he 3-0s grand finals, he'll probably be the only participant that 3-0s the top 8. I don't think
All
we've
3-0s in top 8.
Yeah, I don't think we've
Okay.
ever had that much of a shutout.
That's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
All right, so we're going to kick it off. Zeromex playing Balrog and Sim coming from Louie Man.
Yeah.
But I'm sure somewhere in the back of your mind or in your heart, you hope that Blanca-chan does come out.
Yeah, but here's the struggle too. Even if he does come out, it's a rough match for him because Balrog can punish a lot of Blanca's approaches, especially light punch. Blanca ball, it still gets punished by rush punch. Yeah, this is notoriously a terrible matchup for Dawson. So it's I always tell Jesse, hey, if you ever play this match, you have to rush Balrog down.
Yeah.
You cannot play defensive. You do, you're gonna get in the corner anyways. You're gonna put yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna put him in the corner, and then he's just gonna turn it around.
Yeah. So I really do like Louie Man.
Yeah,
he is taking to him right now.
So far, Louie Man has been playing this very, very well.
Oh no, he put himself in the corner. Yeah, get out. He needed to get out, man.
But it doesn't matter. He opens him up once.
I like it. I like it. He got minimal damage for that.
Yeah.
Oh, but then he. Oh, okay, you got hit with it. But no, I do really like the attempt. And what I mentioned to you earlier about Colleen trying to do the double jump out instead of a normal jump, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So Louie Man, he's probably listening. He's like, see? Okay. Yo lo voy a hacer. Yo lo voy a hacer.
But it's true. I mean, he got out of the corner.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was what was most important. Like, yeah, you might get punished for it, but...
You know who's notorious for jumping out of the corner randomly? Is Knuckle do. If you
Dude.
ever play as Mika and you have him in a corner, he'll just like hold up. And he's like, oh no, I'm out of here. It's in the middle of your pressure, and he does it. So
It works.
Well. It does.
It works.
It does. He knows that corner can cost you, man.
Again, mixing it up with the low.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
That's
He got
gonna
him.
hit.
Oh, okay. That was
That
a
was
little
really
funky.
delayed, yeah.
Yeah, he got him there. Cook. Oh, he messed up.
again.
He did the Commander Jesse. Okay. Fire! Overhead. And
There it is. Yep. It was definitely coming.
Yep.
The classic low slide into
Yep.
jump over.
Got sniped. Man, this is so far so good for both
a really
players,
good
man.
match, yeah. One thing I also want to point out as far as that execution error is he had a few flubs in the beginning of his match with Jochy, but then he fixed it. And so now I wonder if he's going to follow the same pattern where he actually had really good execution at the end of his match, but he kind of had some flubs in the beginning. We'll see.
I do like the patience by both players. They're really thinking about it. They're really thinking about it. That's oh wow, he got out of the corner. That's good. It's very fortunate for Louie Man 20. So, and he still maintains the middle ground. Ah, there we go.
Ooh, that was really deep. Clear drill. Nice preemptive flame.
All right, activation time. Oh wow,
Nice
good challenge.
challenge.
Oh, you messed up again. Wow, yeah.
He's so lucky that didn't cost him. That almost cost him that game, actually.
Dalsum win.
Yeah, man. It's no Dalsum is safe from execution errors.
I've seen every top level Dalsum do it. Literally every one of them have done it at least once in a match.
Yep. I've seen Filipino champ do
Uh-huh.
it.
Filipino's done it. I've seen
Jesse.
I've seen
Arturo.
Arturo.
Arturo. Yep. It's
Diddy Mokov, who had some of the cleanest execution. He had a match where it actually I think almost cost him a round. Yeah, and all those players we just mentioned are like really good execution players too. So it just happens, man.
Yep. Okay.
Attack. That's a little high. He still keeps himself safe though.
Oh, nice teleport to get out of the corner. Yeah, it's just like if you're pinning down Dalsum, you just have to take notice of when he wants to get out. He is gonna teleport out eventually, or he's gonna jump up and do short drill to kind of make you back up.
Or try to cover himself with an EX fireball or a fireball in general if he can.
All right, does look like Louie Man is building a pretty good wall.
Yeah.
And then he's picking his escape routes really well.
He's honestly taking control of these games very efficiently.
Yeah, he's going at him. Oh, almost dizzy. Yes,
Nice.
There it is. Ooh. Teleport. Yep, Gale. That's so dirty because he's like plus a billion. Oh, now he's going to town. Okay.
Nope,
Oh,
misses.
no.
I think it was just slightly too far. That's going to be a hit. Still a chance. Still very dangerous.
Oh, he's gonna be
Zero is
dizzy.
still very dangerous.
Yo, look at all that damage.
It's not dead, but
Yeah, I don't know why he hit him out of the corner. That was a really
I don't understand
that was
that
a
either.
really questionable decision there because he had the full jumping combo, but he started it from his back to the corner.
yeah, I don't.
Like, what?
I mean, he still would have gotten really good damage, but the most important thing was he would have still had Louie stuck in the corner.
Yes, like wait, where?
Because
I mean,
once his he couldn't kill. I'm assuming he knew he couldn't kill, and so it would have been much better to just take the damage and keep him in the corner. I don't know. I don't know what the train of thought there
he
was.
should have walked up neutral jump combo. Instead, he just. I don't think he was thinking like that and just jumped over him and like, oh wait, crap, I messed up. So I have to do the combo this way.
Yeah, I don't. It was weird. Maybe
Yeah.
it was just a mental lapse.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Dude.
could have been a punish there.
Yeah, he is getting saved by these errors, man. Okay. There we go.
Nice jump. That should be stun, and that should be the round. much cleaner.
Yeah.
But even still, he actually made a mistake in punishing the jump from Zero, or excuse me, from Lou.
Ugh, waited for him. There we go. Good challenge.
That landed so meaty too. It was such a deep dash punch.
Oh, wow. In his face, the disrespect.
That was disrespectful.
Wow.
Mad disrespectful.
Oh, he's going to get him dizzy. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Overhead.
So meaty. Again, getting caught by the overhead.
Nap time.
Zero
Get off
trying to
me.
Get around. Nice. Covers himself.
Oh,
That's
wow.
going to do it.
Yo, Louie Man on the verge of sending Zeromex to rank. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, because you're just going to either get up and
Get up and, you know, maybe
walk around the house. Or
grab a drink. Walk around.
I don't know. Sometimes you ever lose, you get so frustrated, you have to just walk around and pace in your house.
Yeah, you just kind of like drop your controller.
I just
and
need to
like,
get up,
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta get up, man. Oh yeah, this is a really bad position. Oh wow. Oh,
That's going to be nice damage.
almost.
Really
Yo, that
meaty.
was meaty flame.
That's actually the second time he's done that.
Oh, he's
Curious
not-
to know how plus that actually is. It's got to be at least 20.
Oh, he messed up again.
He's still cooking, though.
Yeah, he's still cooking.
One hit, potentially, if he can convert it into...
Oh wow, he challenged. That was a beautiful challenge because he wasn't having it. He knew the mix-up was coming there. Ooh, wow, he saved himself
That
in
was
the air.
sick.
EX scale,
that was
nice.
super sick.
Ooh, man, he still had V trigger. Wow.
One hit.
okay.
Oh, he went for the sniper.
Oh wow, that scramble right there. It was just too weird for Zeromex to deal with. I mean, Dalton was all over him,
Right.
teleporting, jumping, floating around. What are you gonna
Burning
do?
meter
Yeah,
on
burning meters.
yeah.
So he has so many things to worry about, like jump gale. You know, the toes were coming.
Yeah. The toes were definitely coming, and they came.
The toes are definitely gonna.
So this
hit you.
actually sets up a super, super, super interesting, in my opinion, match that we don't really get to see almost ever. Fang versus Sim.
That is right. It's
I don't
su-
even
it-
remember
it's-
the last time I've seen that match on
This
stream.
is one of those rare matches that you don't even see this online. It's just a
Yeah.
weird, like, okay, well, it's Fang versus Dawson. But it does say that he does play Blanca too.
He does also
So,
play Blanca.
I would.
And technically, Mono also does play Bison.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think we may start with Sim Fang, and then it may
Yeah,
evolve
yeah.
into something else. But actually, I don't. How do you fight Sim as Fang though? Because you
As Fang, you can throw the poison out. And you throw the poison, you can actually hit Dalsum's whiffed attacks
Limbs?
with limbs.
Yeah, he actually does have
Right.
good buttons for that. I can see that.
So he can actually. What I recall too is that he can put the cloud,
Oh, that
the
stops
Ryubenda,
Fierce.
the Ryubenda. So it nullifies
Fierce and standing
yeah,
medium. Yeah.
exactly. So I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some strategy from Mono to neutralize some of the limbs. He's gonna get in with when he's got Sim on pressure, Sim can't move for a long time because he has no 3-frame, he
Right.
has no wake up, so
No reversal.
no reversals. No. So yeah, definitely interesting match. We haven't seen it.
I really hope we do see this though, because I don't think I've ever seen this match.
Yeah, man, funky matches, dude. It's not like we're there, and you know what? There's no camis.
There's
no camis, no ibukis, no Menats. We did say an Abigail.
because this region fights with honor, Alex.
Oh wow, is it honor? Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely. I mean, we did see Akumas. We had what, 3 Akumas?
Yeah. Akuma's in here. Yeah. Akuma is definitely a Latin American character. It's just so explosive.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It definitely makes sense.
Yep.
But again, so is Cammy. She's super. She's more controlling, I guess I would.
Yeah, you would assume Cammy would be in the mix, but maybe it's more of like they don't like Cammy. A lot of players just don't. Don't like
To be
mine.
honest, I don't like Canada,
There you go.
but she's obviously an amazing character.
Oh yeah. All right, so here we go. So he's putting the poison out and the Ryu Bendas as I noted.
Yep.
That way he's got to neutralize the buttons. Okay, now he's in. He's in. Yep, he's got to hold this. Yep, exactly. Oh, okay,
Oh,
good
nice
scramble.
challenge, yeah.
Nice. Oh, messed up again. Oh yeah, they're swinging.
They are.
You know?
This is a scrap.
Yeah. He's, ah! See, here's the install that I'm talking about. Look, and he gets a setup after
Yeah.
that. It's so gross. Look at that.
Oh my
Look
god.
at that, man. Ooh, you're gonna
Yo,
eat
I
the
love
poison.
I love when he does the
Yep.
crane with his hands. Fang is so
Yes.
he's such a cool character, man. I really do, and I love how his sleeves
Yeah.
hella roll up.
Okay. Yeah.
See, but this is the problem with me watching or even casting this, right? Is I see how sick his Fang is. I'm like, dude, Fang is so sick. And then I go home and I try to play Fang, and I just get mollywopped,
doesn't
dude.
work,
It's just
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of mollywop, look at this
Ooh.
damage from Louie. My goodness. What a turnaround.
Yeah. He did the. He did the drill into surprise exchange crouching fierce. I hate getting hit by that.
Yeah.
Like Dank and Jesse hit me with that all day long.
I just hate his drill. It's so hard to deal with sometimes.
Yep, gotta hold all of this. Cannot move. This is exactly what I'm talking about. No 3-frame, no,
Good blocks,
no
though.
uppercut. Okay,
Yeah.
good teleport.
But look how much damage he's done just on block alone.
Yes, yeah, that is definitely part of Fang's game plan. If he does tag you with the poison, his job is just to keep you blocking, so the poison will take its effect. Oh yeah, where are you going? You're not cleared to
You're
jump
not
away.
cleared for takeoff.
No, you're not. Ooh,
Nice.
Gotta watch the knees.
So close now. Louis bringing this back. He still has a chance. He definitely has a chance. His activation.
Oh, he didn't make him land on it. Oh,
So close now.
oh wow, he challenges with the
Jump back.
with the
Tries to
coward?
yeah. Tries to avoid the drill. He's gonna land on the fire.
Oh, wow, just jump. Mono, no respect. He's all, man, he's not going to meet him. Let me tell you about something about this Dawson player.
I'll be honest though.
That's how he would say it. I play a lot of Dawsons.
You were right though. The matchup played up pretty much exactly like you said it would.
You know, you're outranged, so you have to set the Ryu Bendas to, you know,
To deal with
deal with the limbs. You got to send out the poison too to catch the limbs, because Sim, like, you can actually turtle versus Sim. You can. The only thing he does to you is Gray Life, making you
Right.
block the limbs. But what is worse, like the poison or the Gray Life?
I think it just depends on whose pressure is better, honestly.
Well, the poison, because not only are you dealing with just your life taken away, Gray Life is going down too, and he can get block
Actually,
strings.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yep. So
That and Fang can keep you in block stun for so long.
yes, he can, especially with no 3-frame or your reversal. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So Louie Man was trying his hardest to prevent Mono from getting any Ryu Bendas out. He's got to preemptively
Yeah, and
stick out
again,
stuff. Ooh, yeah, he got opened up.
Just walks back, and that's gonna do it. Mono taking another round.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh.
That was nice. And you can see Mono's just holding up. He's just trying to get out of there. Okay, here we go. Poison activate.
He's gonna activate soon. Probably sweep into activation coming up soon.
He's got to do something
Yeah,
because
he's
he's
got
almost
to.
out of life.
Yep. There we go. Ryu Benda. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, didn't even get the chance. Okay, so Louie Man bringing it back, getting a game in. These have been close. It was only, I think, one round where Mono really dominated, but these have been close overall.
Okay. Swing and a miss. Yep. Again, he's trying to
There's
stop
the
him
trade, yep.
from doing Rubendas. He doesn't want to deal with the flurry of poison pressure. Oh, here we go. Oh, party time. Oh, here we go. Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh, yeah. You can't push a button there. Nope. It's not your turn. Ooh, okay.
Nice challenge. Drops the combo, though.
That was a good reversal. You need to start thinking of another one pretty soon. Nice. The pressure.
Oh, he does.
Ooh, okay. Oh, he misses combo. No.
So
Okay.
close.
All right, Louie Man.
Yeah, bringing it up. 1-1.
Yeah, he challenged at the best
Yeah,
possible
he did.
time because Mono was he had his V trigger out, he had his setups, and he hesitated for a second. Got punched in the kneecaps. So I think we found I'm seriously got punched in the kneecaps, and then but I think we found Mono's weakness, his knees.
His knees. This man has weak knees.
The weak knees. I think that's where you have to beat this boss. So let's see what happens next. Again, so we're gonna see him try to counter hit Mono as much as he can. Oh. Okay, the Rubend is out. Here comes the free poison. Yep, that's what he was trying to avoid.
Nice anti-air. Good block. Nice grab for the V reversal. Get really good pressure. Mono's defense has been just really good here. Super solid defense from him overall. Poison's out, gets the slide in, pushes him in the poison. Here comes the pressure. Life is draining. Just one hit, any hit will do it here for Mono. Louie Man doesn't even have V-trigger yet here. Oh, so close, and Louie Man's actually making this comeback.
Oh,
9
10
seconds,
Oh.
8 seconds, 7. Oh, and it's standing beers. That is nuts. What a button to choose at that late of the game. Hoping to catch him walk back, and he did.
Little flickering from the spar bar. We'll get it. We'll get it fixed. Ooh,
That's stunned.
dizzy. Oh, the trickiness, and he blocked the right way.
That was really impressive.
Oh,
that
but he
blocked,
wasn't gonna
but
block that. Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
This has been honestly a really good match. This has been a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
match so far.
Ooh, got him with the super. The first time the critical R has been played. Look at the damage.
That damage is unreal. I think it's so crazy that the poison just keeps ticking as the CA keeps going down. It's getting very close now. Is Mono going to go up 2-1?
Oh, he's letting him cook.
Yeah.
So this is his version of poison.
Oh! So that means Mono is going to go up 2-1 now against Louie Man. Again, not something I would have expected coming into today, seeing Fang versus Dalsum
Yeah, it is
in
such
losers
a wild
finals,
match. Yeah.
but I'm really happy to see it. Are we gonna see Blanca-chan?
He's thinking about it. Maybe.
Nope. Sticking with Sim.
Fight!
Now Mono is slowly but surely pushed Louie into the corner. Look at this pressure again. He's going to get tagged. You can't challenge that. But even still, even throughout all this pressure, I will say Louie has been doing a great job of keeping himself in this game.
Round 2. Fight!
Nice air-to-air challenge. Fake out drill. Oh, that's going to be a good crush right in the corner. Again, another did not watch his knees. And look at his damage. Nice block. That was huge, but no activation from Mono off the sweep. Actually, I'm not sure. Can Fang activate if the first hit of his sweep whiffs?
If it whiffs, no.
Okay, so
But
if only the second hit happens, he can't activate off that, correct?
Yeah, he can't.
Okay, that's
it's
what
all,
happened
It's
then.
only.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he can only do off the first
Round
one.
1. Fight!
So it's now tied up 2-2. Winner will move on to grand finals to face Crossover. Nice crush. Follows up with the poison. Here comes more pressure. The reversal is blocked. Oh, nice. This should. Oh, he
Ooh.
misses.
That was looking mighty clean.
Yeah. Still gets the job at the end, anyways. All right. It is set point for Mono.
Fight!
Stuck in the corner. This is a bad spot right now. Louie Man is very much against the ropes. Good jump back air to air. Now we see good control coming in from Louie. Good grab. I feel like Louie hasn't been grabbing enough, and now if he starts incorporating that into his game, it's going to be really huge for him. But he may not get the chance.
Oh,
Oh,
did he gonna grab him? Oh no.
oh, he went for a butt.
Yeah, he hesitated. You can grab him out of
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Oh, what a trade. Okay, yo,
Good
that
challenge. He had
that
to.
was a great challenge. Yo, Louie Man has been on point with the
Recognizing when he needs to
yeah,
challenge.
yeah. The challenges are on point for sure.
But that's exactly what you're talking about.
The Ryu Bendas on the
Ryu
ground.
Bendas,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, but Louie Man doesn't want any part of it. He tries to counter hit him before he can get it out, but
Nice. Beautiful confirm.
Yep. Oh, good teleport.
teleport.
Yes. He doesn't want to deal with that nonsense at all.
Yeah, he was in a lot of trouble potentially there. The option was good. Again, Louie Man, he could potentially be grabbing more to really establish that pressure.
Yeah. Oh, the front side. What a tricky setup.
Oh,
Good
nice
block.
block.
There
And that
it is.
is it. Mono PR is going to be moving on to grand finals.
Yep.
Louie Man played really well all day, was able to snag himself third, but it is going to be mono.
Yeah, so we are actually gonna take a quick break. Actually, we're gonna restart the stream for a bit because
Okay.
we're gonna fix the scoreboards.
Yep.
And then we want to present the grand finals and
Sure.
the way it's supposed to be presented with everybody's names and everything. So you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back.